The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe,
the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News and World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News and World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College's 2020-2021 enrollment has set a new record at 1,865 students. The incoming freshman class of 602 new students helped set the new record. This is the 13th consecutive year the Bulldogs have had an incoming class of more than 500 freshmen. Nearly 6,000 high school seniors applied to attend Adrian College this fall. Why do so many students choose Adrian? Adrian is constantly expanding majors offered to incoming freshmen. If you're a high schooler or know someone who is looking at taking their education to the next level, AC could be the answer. To see the programs Adrian offers, learn more about the process, schedule a visit, and even apply today, visit adrian.edu/admissions. adrian.edu/admissions. We look forward to seeing you on campus.
Hello students, this is President Adrian coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting, and I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year. Right out of college, public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, a great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you.
We battle. We might not be the first, the most athletic, the most disciplined. It's a testimony to how you guys fight. David and Devo.
Run the gun, uncorks one over the middle, Preston Smith goes up, grabs the football.
Fight for it! Adrian, and champions again will be our enrollment. We battle. We might not be the smartest, the most athletic, but no, that's the way that time. It's a testimony to how you guys fight demon and demo.
Run the gun, uncorks one over the middle, Preston Smith goes up, grabs the football.
Fight for Adrian, and champions again will be our heroes score, and the crowd will roar on nothing for the victory. Woo, woo, woo.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
The Bulldogs will light the lamp!
Where are you at?
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice of lodging.
Thank you so much, Laura. It's game day. Bulldogs and Britons, Adrian College and Albion College. A battle of Southern Michigan colleges, one of the oldest in sports, dating back to 1906. Jay, these teams do not like each other, and there's plenty of reason not to.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Good old-fashioned rivalry, just about an hour apart between the two schools. Albion, Adrian, both same amount of letters in the name, so maybe that's why they don't like each other.
Might be. Bulldogs on the road up in Albion, a chance at an MIAA title. We'll see how the chips fall. We are moments away from kickoff. We'll be back with that in 30 seconds. You're listening to Bulldog Football on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Power and stuff underneath. With that, we welcome you back. We are broadcasting this thing remotely. Bulldogs and Britons, they're not remote. They're doing battle. Adrian College and Albion College. Bulldogs set to get this kickoff underway. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna. And here we go. It's going to bounce at the 6. Picked up by the Bulldog returner there up over the 15. Looking for space at the 20. He's got a 25-30. Gets a block at the 30 to the 40 to the 45-50, 45-40 in Briton territory right around the 35-yard line. What a massive return right there for the Bulldogs. Set up perfectly to get this game going.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better start. Just kind of took it down the left side of the field. Great blocking from the kickoff coverage team. Kickoff return team, I should say. And just like that, the Bulldogs in Albion territory deep down the field right off the bat.
Huge return for Hunter Williams on that play. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 at the Albion 34-yard line. So we await the first play from scrimmage for Adrian College. It's going to be the quarterback, as always, Jack Werzer in the shotgun. Malik Ray is running back. It's going to be a swing pass out to Donald Scott. Caught the 35 to the 34. Spins inside the 30. He'll get pushed out there. Quick little hitter for Donald Scott. It'll be a 2nd down and medium.
Yeah, obviously Donald Scott's been a guy they've been trying to get involved all season, or I should say all spring. And so far he's done just that.
2nd down and call it 6. We're going to put the ball at the 30-yard line. In Albion territory, off the great kickoff return, it's Malik Ray right side. Gets a couple of blocks, pushes forward for 2, maybe 3 yards. 3rd down upcoming.
What a good experiment it's been to put Malik Ray in the backfield, but not really an experiment, I guess, when he was a big-time runner for Hudson. Previously, the Lenawee, Adrian Telegram did a great job of covering that earlier this week. So just really cool stuff, seeing him in the backfield, kind of the local kid switching sides of the ball.
First 3rd down of this game, 3 receivers split out wide to the left. Malik Ray in the backfield with Jack Werzer. Claps his hands. Britons show some pressure. 3rd and 2. It's a gift to Malik Ray. What a push up front by the offensive line. It's going to be a Bulldog 1st down at the 22-yard line. Move those sticks. 1st down, Dogs.
Yeah, giving it to Malik Ray. 3rd down and about 4. Easy run there. 6-yard gain, and they're kind of using the run to set up the pass. That's been what's making them successful so far this spring.
That's a rivalry-type run, saying, hey, big guys, go make some space, make this happen. 1st down for AC. Henry Wilson at the bottom. He's loaned out to the right side. 2 receivers to the left, Palace and Scott. Malik Ray at running back with Jack Werzer. He'll take the snap. It's a straight drop back. Looking Wilson's way. Now cuts back middle. Werzer over the middle. He's going for his man in the end zone and complete. Tight coverage.
I'll tell you what, Jack Werzer had a lot of room to run there. The good job blocking at the offensive line, but great coverage downfield. Maybe thinks of tucking and running it maybe next play or whenever, because he had probably 15 yards in front of him that maybe even would have been a touchdown.
2nd down upcoming. Inside Albion territory deep. Here's Malik Ray left side. Nowhere to go. Bottled up there at the 21-yard line. Excellent tackle by the Britons.
Yeah, the Britons just kind of forced him to the sidelines there, just nowhere to cut upfield. Great job by their defensive front.
Bringing up a 3rd down and 9 to go at the Albion 21-yard line. Ball at the left hash. First drive of this game. 13 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. 3 receivers for Jack Werzer. He has Ray in the gun with him. It's a fake to Malik. Pressure off the edge. Werzer steps up. Looking for someone to run. He will to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, inside the 5-yard line. Jack Werzer You're right, Jay. Does it all with his legs on that play. 1st and goal, Adrian College.
I love when quarterbacks get out in the open field and they do a pump fake even though he's past the line of scrimmage. It fools the defense every time. He did that about the 20-yard line, got him an extra 15 yards. And this time, unlike he did against Alma, didn't fumble it, kept a hold of the football, and set up the Bulldogs at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal from there. 12.5 to go in the first quarter. First drive of this game. 3 out left for Werzer. Malik Ray in the shotgun with his quarterback to give off the middle to Malik Ray. He dives in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Opening drive kickoff was spectacular. Offense takes care of the rest. What a push up front. Touchdown, Malik Ray. Bulldogs 6, Britons nothing.
What a great drive. What a great message setter there to start off on the road. This game was postponed last week, so the Bulldogs have just been chomping at the bit to get in and out there with a chance to win the MIAA. And right there, Malik Ray flexes as he takes it in the end zone.
Good push by the offensive line right there. They help them convert a 3rd down and medium, and this kick by Cooper West is up, away, and through. Bulldogs 7, Britons nothing. 12:21 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice of lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
And we welcome you back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wendt, Jay Hanna doing this thing remotely. Bulldogs and Britons. Adrian College goes 34 yards for the score off an excellent kickoff set up for the offense. And Britons are set to get the ball first. And it's the Thomas brothers, Jay. They have been outstanding for this Britons team, and it's going to be no mystery where that ball is going for Albion College.
Yeah, Justin Thomas, the receiver, junior, 6'2", 180, got a lot of speed out there from Wixom, Michigan, and also obviously the quarterback as well in the backfield, the Thomas brother, Kyle Thomas. Going to be leading this offense, and Albion actually with a good opening drive kickoff as well.
Yeah, that's right. They get it out to around the 40-yard line for Albion. So a couple of good special teams plays, one by Adrian, one by Albion. It's going to be a first down, Britons, just right around the 40-yard line, maybe just short of it. But we're going to see, that's right, Thomas in at quarterback, an electric player for this team. Kyle Thomas, a senior. He's got speed, and he can lay it out there.
Yeah, this is going to be a very big drive for the Bulldog defense. If they can set the tone and get a stop after their opening drive touchdown, they're going to have a lot of momentum early in Albion.
It's a tight formation for the Britons. 3 receivers bunched close to the line of scrimmage on the right side of it. Thomas in the shotgun. It's going to be a give off the right side. A sweep play. Bulldogs stretch it out nicely. A tackle made at the 41-yard line. Good work out there on the edge, and it was set up by some good interior play. DeAndre Jennings helping to stretch that out. Sam Madrid and Kwiatkowski comes up to make that tackle.
Yeah, Kwiatkowski is going to be a name we'll probably say a lot of times. It's not spelled easy. It's not easy to pronounce, but we've got it down because he makes so many tackles on the defensive side of the ball.
That's right. Here's another give off right side. Bulldogs stuff it there. Push him back at the 40-yard line. A couple of great defensive plays. Albion tries the right side. Their running back, number 4, Philip Jones-Price, the sophomore from Reed City, went nowhere. It's going to be a 3rd and long.
This Bulldog defense putting Albion in a very difficult situation here. 3rd and 8. They're fired up on the sidelines. We can see them through the live stream. And we're going to see what Thomas has got right off the bat.
3 receivers wide, 2 left, 1 to the right for Thomas in the shotgun. He stands at the 35. His team needs 9 yards. It's straight back. Bulldogs bring pressure. It's a pass. Intercepted! Bulldogs pick it off at the 40. He's going to go to the house. Touchdown, Adrian College!
Yeah, and actually it's Jack Bush in at quarterback. I just saw the number. So no Thomas. I don't know. We're not there. So we're going to have things like this. But what a great play. That ball was literally thrown into the arms of Tyrell Diener. Took it 46 or 45 yards to the house. And the Bulldogs are up 2 scores just 4 minutes into this game.
My goodness, just a clear path to the end zone and a tough break for Albion, but the Bulldogs will take that every day, twice on Saturday. 13-0 AC. We're 4 minutes into this game. Defense has just been playing lights out, Jay. The last 2 games, it's really been the difference. We know what the offense can do, and the defense is stepping up.
Yeah, building a 2-possession lead. You know, great special teams, great defense. That's kind of the Adrian College MO under head coach Deere. And today it's showing up in all phases.
Wow, 14-0 Bulldogs out in front. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. Britons ball when we return here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Adrian College with a pick 6. Tyrell Diener, the freshman from Sarasota, Florida, gets the job done. The Bulldogs up early on the Britons, 14-0. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you, calling this game remotely from Adrian, Michigan. The kickoff is fielded by the Britons at the 15, quickly up over the 30. Another really good return for Albion College, and they'll have some good position again, and they need it down 14-0 early.
Yeah, they're going to start off at the Albion 35. Good field position for the Britons, but, man, just the Bulldogs got to have to be fired up. They get another stop here and find a way to go up 3 scores in the first quarter on the road. You got to think Adrian College looking like an MIAA champion.
4 minutes into this game. Britons with their second opportunity. 3 plays and a pick 6 on a 3rd and 9. Thrown by quarterback Jack Bush, and you're right, Jay, it was not one of the Thomas brothers, Kyle Thomas. Here's a run up the middle. There's some space over the 40 to around the 42-yard line. A couple Bulldogs stack him up there. It'll be a 2nd down and relatively medium. Kwiatkowski in on the play as well. Albion quickly to the line. Down 14-0 early here at home for Albion. At the 42-yard line, Bulldogs show 4 down linemen. They'll bring him. It's a run up the middle. Oh, there's some room. It's a 1st down Albion into Adrian territory or right at the 50. Not exactly sure where they're going to mark it. Good carry by Jones Price, the sophomore running back.
Yeah, Phillips Jones Price didn't get a whole lot of action there on that first drive, and they're going to try to give it to him a bunch here, I got a feeling, going down at midfield.
1st and 10, Britons. It's going to be a fake and a pass out to the flat. It's going to be a catch made. Breaks a couple tackles inside Bulldog territory to around the 44-yard line. Nice pitch and catch from Bush. The catch made by number 85. That's the tight end, Adam Stiverson from Montrose, Michigan. A great catch. Broke a tackle. 2nd down and medium. And there's an injured Briton down on the play. One of the offensive linemen, they'll check on him. We'll keep it right here. And we got a number. It's number 78, Christian Miller, the lineman from Battle Creek, 6 foot, 350. He's down on the turf. So, Jay, you couldn't have scripted a better start for Adrian College, up 14-0.
Yeah, the Bulldogs, like we said, started it off with that great special teams run. And since then, it's just been all Adrian College. They made their presence known defensively. With the pick 6, also a couple run stops there. We'll see what they do here in the second drive with the Britons already down near midfield. It's
going to be a 2nd down and 3 upcoming for Albion College. They go to the line. Bush in at quarterback. Junior from Chelsea. He's in the gun with his back. It's going to be a give off right side. Bulldogs come up and make a tackle. Kwiatkowski there first. We have a flag late. Might be a holding on Albion.
Yeah, you know, it's even worse when you get a hold when it's a negative play. But, again, I got to think the Bulldogs going to take this, force them back on 2nd down because it was 2nd and 3, that which would make it about 2nd and 13 if they accept it. Really big play there for the Bulldogs.
Justin Wiseman looked to be the one that got held, and the tackle was made by Sam Madrid, forced outside by Brandon Kwiatkowski, and that is going to be the call, Jay. Holding on the Britons, accepted by Adrian, so that's going to be a second down and 13 to go for Albion. Down 14-0, 9:40 to go in the first. You do not want to be behind the sticks against the defense, especially this year. They've really shown improvement over the last couple of seasons. Gave up 6 points to Alma in their opening game.
Great second half against Olivet.
That's right. Chance for them to come back and win that game 28-27 a couple weeks ago. Bush in the shotgun. It's going to be a straight drop-back pass. Looks to the flat. It's too far for his intended target. Running back out of the backfield. Could not complete it. 3rd and long upcoming.
Yeah, that was kind of like the Adrian College special there. They love to dump that running back out of the backfield and just kind of dump it off to him in the flats. That time he overshot. Bush did overshot Jones-Price. And, now it's 3rd and 13. Big play here for the Adrian College defense.
A touchdown run by Malik Ray and a pick 6 by Tyrell Diener. 14-0 Dogs. 9:30 to go in the quarter. First quarter from Albion. Bush sends his receiver in motion. That's number 12, Durand. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Straight drop back. Bulldogs bring some heat. Bush steps up, throws, caught at the 42, now to the 40, and he dives for a first down. Ooh, that's really close, Jay, but he did get it. Needed 13, got probably 14.
Yeah, that was the extra effort there. That was Colby Canfield that made that catch. Really, he caught it about 3 yards behind the line, put his shoulder down, pushed forward, and Minder unable to push him back far enough. Also, Sam Madrid on in that hit.
Yeah, they needed the 40, it looked like, and they got the 39. So first down, Albion College. 9 minutes to go in our first quarter. It's a fake up the middle, throw deep. It's going to be caught at the 20, diving to the 15. Taken down there by Tullis. Great little post route there by the wideout.
Yeah, really nice throw to Brendan Teal. Teal just did a great fingertip catch right near about the 15-yard line. And Albion now moving well offensively.
That was an excellent job catching that ball down by the shoe tops. Here's Bush in the gun. Sends his receiver in motion, tight to the line. It's going to be a pass out that way off his hands and incompletes the call. It'll be a second down and 10 upcoming. So Bulldogs bring Heat Jennings in on the play, or Smitherman, number 3.
Yeah, on the opposite side of the field there, they're trying to set up Teal, it looked like, on like a double move. I don't know what they're going to go with here, but maybe look his way. He's been singled up on the right side, and Bush, like we said, connected with him the previous play on that fingertip catch.
Britons back to the line. Bulldogs showing that 4-down set. They're going to bring 4. It's going to be a fake run, a pass caught, touchdown Albion College. Right on the money. They cut the lead in half. Great hands by the freshman wideout.
Brendan Teal with the catch there. That time on the post route, the ball was right on the money, right where he needed to throw, and easy touchdown for Albion.
A much-needed score, 8:38 to go in this first quarter. Adrian College now 14, Albion 6. Extra point upcoming. Britons needed that, something fierce. They threw a pick 6 on their first drive. Take their second one down for a score. The extra point is up, away. That's good. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. Bulldogs get it. 14-7 lead here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is @Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
The Adrian College Sports.
And we welcome you back to Albion, Michigan. We are not there. We're remote. I'm Ian Wentz. That's Jay Hanna. Britons answer 2 Bulldog scores with one of their own. 14-7. Adrian College leads it. They get the ball back. 8:38 to go in the first quarter. A high-scoring affair between 2 long-standing rivals in the MIAA.
Yeah, the Bulldogs now with their first possession offensively. Well, they're going to get good field position again because the ball was kicked out of bounds. But I was going to say it's going to be their first possession without really great field position. But the Bulldog offense didn't have to do a whole lot after that long kick return and then the pick six. So this will be the first real test for Werzer and Malik Ray.
Adrian offense getting set to go. One of the most prolific offenses in the league, but they're playing up against one of the best in the MIAA. And something we should note for Albion, they have not played a game since March 20th. I mean, they've had canceled games, they've had postponements, so they haven't been out on the field in a long time.
Yeah, and that could come back to haunt them. I mean, the Bulldogs did not play last week against Kalamazoo like they were supposed to, or I should say, they did not play this week against Kalamazoo. They were supposed to play Albion. It's been a mess, but the Bulldogs finally getting back on the field as well after a couple weeks.
That's right. It's going to be fake to Malik Ray. A quick pass out to Wilson, and was that picked off? No, it wasn't. Fell right through the hands of the Briton linebacker. The lineman got his hands on it, and yeah, there was no chance to pick that off, Jay, but good job getting their hands in the passing lanes.
Yeah, it looked like Mitchell Aronson that got his hand up and tipped that ball away, setting up the Bulldogs with 2nd and 10.
Looked like the linebacker had a chance, Levi Ladd, but just out of his reach. So fake to Malik Ray. Werzer going to roll to the left. Looks back over the middle, going deep. One-on-one coverage out there. It's going to be a catch made. Oh, my goodness. Inside the Albion 30-yard line. Was that Donald Scott making that catch? It was. Running that wheel route, and Jack found him.
What a great job by Jack Werzer to set his feet. He rolled out left and got his feet set before he launched that one. It was right on the money. Wow. Scott does a great job of keeping his feet in bounds, and the Bulldogs right back down near the 25-yard line.
I mean, John Webster with really good coverage on Donald Scott, but video game-esque from Jack Werzer. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Give off to Malik Ray. Uses that power to get a couple yards, but that's it. A tackle by the Albion linebacker.
I think it was Donovan Slates that made that stop. Malik Ray unable to get anything going there offensively. But good job by Albion, kind of bounced back after that long run or pass.
That's right. It's been a streaky game. Big plays left and right for both teams. It's 14-7 Adrian College. 7:45 to go in this first quarter. 2 to the left, 1 out wide to the right for Werzer. He's going to take it. Fake to Malik Ray, going for the end zone. Got his man, it's short, intercepted. Albion with a play on defense. Going deep for Gage Palace, underthrew it, picked off. Number 1, John Webster makes the play.
Yeah, that one, I don't know if that one just came out of his hands wrong, but that had no chance of being caught. It looks like a good throw, but it just died. Great coverage there. Who was that? John Webster with the interception. Great coverage inside, and there was no chance Palace even had a chance to knock that one away.
So the Britons make some plays there, and they're going to get the ball back, trailing by 7, a chance to draw this game even once again. So Jack Werzer with an INT. It's one of those things, Jay, where we kind of wish we were there to see if there was any wind or anything like that, or the direction the sun was in, but we can't do that. We can't make excuses for our quarterback as easily as we can if we were there. Britons ball, 1st and 10 at the 20. It's going to be a run right up the middle. Going to get 4 on that play for Jones Price, the sophomore running back.
Yeah, Jones Price getting a heavy workload thus far. Already up around several carries thus far. It looks like he's had, 6 carries so far for Jones Price.
Just a little more than a handful for the Albion running back. He's going to get another one here. He's going to get nothing and like it. Bulldogs collapse on him quickly to force a 3rd down and 4 to go. Smitherman in on that play. Calvin Roberts as well for the Bulldogs.
Big 3rd down here, deep in Albion territory.
And if the defense wants to grab that momentum back, it's right there. They've already had a pick 6 in this game. Tyrell Diener with it. He's going to be matched up at the bottom of our screen as we watch it. Britons traveling right to left. Bulldog defense showing 4 down linemen. Here's the snap. Bush back to pass. Over the middle. Caught. 1st down Albion up to the 36-yard line. Great little pass short. Caught by Canfield. And he gets the yardage needed for a 1st down. A little curl route in the middle of the field.
Yeah, very similar to what they completed the 3rd down before that. It's a bit of a pick play there in the middle of the field. They kind of do a crossing route, and I saw a little hands in the air. I didn't do anything right in the middle. I'm surprised that was missed.
It's going to be a drop back, and he's going to get sacked. Bush felt the pressure, but was the Bulldog early, or were the Britons jumping? They were jumping. They're going to pack him up 5 yards, and that's not a welcome sight when you see a guy like Smitherman coming in there unblocked. So Bush took a hit for nothing.
Yeah, they're going to move back 5 yards on that one. Yeah, Smitherman's got to be careful, too, because after the play's blown dead, you got to watch out hitting that quarterback.
Last time the Britons were on the field, they were at Trine University. They won that game 27-16, and that could have some serious implications depending on the outcome of this game. We'll get to that more later on. But here's a second down opportunity. It's going to be a fake run, a pass to the flat. It's going to be a catch made all the way up to the 40-yard line and tackled out of bounds. It'll be a Briton first down at the 47. Will they tack on more? We'll see. But a quick little out route. Nice easy pitch and catch. Another catch for Canfield. Slipped a tackle at the 40, first down Britons, and he might have been horse-collared.
Well, and you remember the one game from Albion, Bush was great. I mean, out there he threw for 327 yards, 3 touchdowns, got Justin Thomas involved, which we haven't seen any Justin Thomas so far today.
No.
Colby Canfield had a big day. So this Albion offense definitely is ready to play.
First down and 10, catch made at the 48 of Adrian College, pushing forward for what should be a first down. Another catch for Canfield, so the 6'1 receiver from Stockbridge running those crossing routes, Jay. The Bulldog defense can't find him, picks up a big chunk of yards and a first down.
Yeah, nice pitch and catch there for the touchdown, or for the first down.
14-7, Adrian College leads it. 5:15 to go in the first quarter of action. Albion in the pistol. It's going to be a counter play. The run is going to be stuffed at the 40-yard line. Great work by the interior of the defensive line. Also, Minder flying in to make a play as well as Kwiatkowski. Very active linebacking core for Coach Deere. And, of course, we talked about Kwiatkowski already. Very much field general-esque for Mr. Kwiatkowski. And, of course, Minder in the middle of the field as well. Had a couple of big interceptions against Olivet a couple of weeks ago. Second down and 7 for Albion. Straight back for Bush. Looks to the flat. Catch made. Tackle around the 33-yard line. Bulldogs giving a lot of space, Jay, to these receivers. And that time, the back out of the backfield, Jones Price makes a catch and another missed tackle. First down, probably. Hard to tell from where we are.
Yeah, I think he definitely got it. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd down and 1. He kind of spun forward and was pushed out of bounds.
Might have stepped out early, but these underneath patterns, they're working so far for Albion. I think Adrian's weary of Justin Thomas and his speed, so I think they're playing off for a reason, but if you're Bush, you're going to take it. 3rd down and a long 2. It's going to be a run play. Bulldogs get there, meet him in the hole. Is that going to be enough for a first down? It's going to be really close to the sticks, and it was number 32 coming up to make the play, MacArthur for AC, and they're moving the sticks, Jay, for a first down.
Yeah, MacArthur's not a name that we've said a ton today, but he's definitely an active player on that Bulldog defense, and really made a nice play just about a half a yard too late on that one. Albion's going to get a first down.
1st and 10. Ball at the Adrian 31-yard line. It's going to be a fake. Bush going to try to run with it. A couple of Bulldogs in the backfield. They knock him down. What a big hit put on by Mr. Kwiatkowski. He says, check this out. See what I can do. Jennings in on the play as well as Kyle Minder. So they're able to wrap up Bush. What a big hit by Kwiatkowski.
That was one of those plays. It's nice to have gloves because he kind of just hung on to the jersey and set it up. And as a quarterback or a coach of a quarterback like that, you don't want to see him spin around like that and take that big shot from Kwiatkowski.
Absolutely. 2nd down and a long 10, not quite 11. Bush claps his hands, gets the snap. He's got some time, looks flat. It's going to be a catch and a quick tackle made. Great job by the Bulldog defensive back. I think it was Diener who made that tackle out of the, good pass and a good catch out of the backfield, but a really good tackle.
Yeah, really nice shoestring tackle to force him out of bounds. Now, the Bulldogs have not done good on 3rd down and long so far in this game. This is a big one. 3rd and 10, deep in Adrian territory. We'll see what they can do if they can step up.
Bulldogs showing some tight coverage on the edge. Britons with 4 wide receivers, 3 right, 1 left. Bush in the shotgun with his running back. He'll take it straight back. Looks middle, throws. Oh, what a pass, and it's going to be a catch by his man, Colby Canfield. 27-yard gainer inside the Bulldog 5 to the 4. What a pinpoint pass by Bush.
It was a great throw, and the linebacker was right there. I don't know what the safety was doing. The safety was kind of playing a little too deep, I felt like. He could have came up and make a play. I didn't see. It was number 6 for the Bulldogs, which would be Kwiatkowski. He just kind of sat back just a little bit too long and allowed that pass to fall in there.
Definitely shading toward Justin Thomas. Here's a carry up the middle. He walks in. Touchdown, Britons. Philip Jones-Price, the sophomore, with the score, and this game is 1 point away from being all tied up. A touchdown, a pick, and another score for Albion. They are right back in this thing, late stages, first quarter.
Yeah, they won all the Bulldogs' momentum that they had right off the bat. Albion's done a good job of kind of weathering the storm and not, forcing anything. They've just easily taken it down the field and had no troubles putting points on the board.
Jackson Cooney with the PAT upcoming. Snap, hold, kick. They're all good. 14 all, 2:01 to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs and Britons. One of the oldest rivalries in Division III football. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Bulldogs get the ball, all tied up here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice of lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
At Kibbe, the current
And we are back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna hanging out with you remotely. We're not in Albion. We're home in Adrian. Bulldogs getting the ball here. Tied up at 14 apiece. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Here's a kickoff to about the 10. Returned up to about the 19, 20-yard line. Hunter Williams, who had a big return earlier, gets about 10 on this one. First and 10, AC from their own 20. Jay, momentum. All with Albion right now.
Yeah, Adrian needs a nice long drive. They don't necessarily have to put points up on the board, but they need to just get a little bit more confidence offensively. They've had no troubles moving the football down the field. It's just going to be a big time, time waster and just kind of control the ball for a bit.
3 receivers for AC, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's a run up the middle. Malik Ray with some space up over the 30, 35, 40 to the 47-yard line. Malik Ray, a 27-yard scamper. What a nice piece of blocking by that offensive line. Boy, they've been playing some good football here this season, Jay. It's a big-time run for Malik Ray. First down, Dogs at the Briton 47.
Yeah, Tyler Poyer with the big block downfield as the tight end there to make that such a big play.
First and 10, Dogs at the Albion 47-yard line. Here's Jack Werzer quickly back to pass. It's going to be complete. Henry Wilson gets 11 yards to the Albion 42. And that's going to be a first down for AC.
Yeah, Bulldogs moving the football easy. They cross midfield now and just trying to get that momentum back. Build a 14-0 lead and lose it just like that all in one quarter.
That's right. We're approaching a minute to go in it. Malik Ray off the left edge is going to get thrown out of bounds at around the 40-yard line, actually the 41-yard line. Donovan Slates and Casimir Johnson pushed the Hudson running back out of bounds.
Pretty good start, though, for Malik Ray. 7 carries, 27 yards, and a touchdown here in the first quarter. Got to be thrilled. I got to think they're going to try to give him 25 carries again today.
Yeah, he was certainly a workhorse for Coach Deere, Coach Bailey, and this Bulldog offense, filling in for Stephen Moses, who is out with an Achilles for the rest of this year, the converted linebacker. Here's Malik Ray again, a couple of pulling Bulldog offensive linemen. They drive their feet. Ooh, did the ball come out, or was it after the play? Britons say they have it at the 43-yard line. What's the call going to be? They say he was down. Looks to be the call. Britons will plead their case. The referee comes in. He says, Bulldog football. That's scary.
Get an advantage to take a look at the replay here. And it was kind of in the pile. His knee was down easy. Yeah, it wasn't even close.
That's a great call by the linesman to come in and make it. And I think the clock is probably going to run down here. There's 10 seconds left in the quarter. I don't know if AC wants to run another play. It's 3rd down and 6. We'll see if they take a snap here. Werzer, he will. Final play of this quarter coming up. Werzer to the 30. It's going to be a catch made. Wow, what a clutch catch. Poyer, the tight end. It's going to be a Bulldog first down to start the second quarter. Boy, a back and forth affair, Jay, between the Bulldogs and Britons. You'll love to see it.
Oh yeah, Bulldogs sitting pretty, heading into the second.
14-all. We'll take a 60-second break. Quarter number 2 coming your way next. Bulldogs and Britons on the Adrian College Sports Network.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News and World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News and World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. In its
quarter number 2, Bulldogs and Britons, the rivalry going back to 1906. 14-14 all. Second quarter underway. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna calling this thing remotely. It's going to be a quick Werzer pass, caught at the 30, quickly up to the 24-yard line. Catch by Donald Scott, give him 4 to the Albion 24.
Yeah, good job getting that ball out real quick after a good rush from Albion on the play-action fake. Just positive gain right off the bat on first down.
2nd down and 6 here for the Bulldog offense. 2 quick scores for AC and then a couple of answers by Albion College. Pick 6 by AC and an interception for Albion as well. We've seen a little bit of everything. Here's Malik Ray. Oh, he's going to get grabbed by his shirt collar and thrown down. Nice job on that play. Number 95, it looked like, made the initial play. David Ayukima, the senior, 6'2", 230 from Holland, made the play happen. Names are hard, Jay. Names are hard.
Talking's hard sometimes.
Right.
Big 3rd down, though, for the Bulldogs here. They're at about the 24-yard line, I want to say. So this might be 4-down territory for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 6 is what they call it. Tight end, tight to the line. 3 receivers out. Werzer is looking left. It's going to be caught by his reliable tight end, but that's going to be short of the line at around the 22-yard line. Poyer with a catch will bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, great job just trying to get a couple yards there. Like I said, definitely 4-down territory. Might have had a guy in the middle of the field there, but reliable tight end. Get a couple yards, set yourself up on 4th down.
Early stages, second quarter. Clock moving at 13:20 to go in this half. It's going to be a 4th down and 3. Bulldogs to the line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Running back to his side, it's Malik Ray. Looks over the middle. Quick pass. Werzer caught. End zone. Touchdown. Poyer on the left side. He went up and caught it. Werzer found him. What a gutsy play call on a 4th down and 3 to go.
Yeah, that was one. I mean, the last drive took a shot in the end zone. It was intercepted, so that was a gutsy call. We're going to see the replay here. I don't know how Poyer got so wide open in the end zone. Might have been a blown coverage. Good job by Werzer taking a shot and a perfectly thrown ball, and just like that, the Bulldogs back on top. Maybe it's just the Bulldogs are great at the beginning of the quarter, and Albion's good at the end of the quarter.
Might possibly be that, but a great play call drawn up by this Adrian College coaching staff. And the kick on the way by West. That is good. Adrian back up on top of Albion. 21-14 our score. A 21-yard strike from Werzer to Poyer. We'll take a 30-second break. Britons have it when we return on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's Choice of Lodging for sponsoring Bulldog.
And we're back on ACSN. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you. We have a score fest in Albion, Bulldogs and Britons. It's 21-14 Dogs. Early stages, second quarter. Here's a kickoff and a return up to around the 30-yard line. Walker Evans on the kickoff. Isaiah Gibson returns at 21 yards, pushed out by Kwiatkowski. And that's where Bush and the offense are going to get things started on this drive. And so far it's been a heavy dose of Jones-Price in the running back spot and Colby Canfield doing his thing at the wide receiver spot.
Yeah, and Jack Bush looks solid. Outside of that first interception, he's been very consistent and hitting his guys in stride. The Bulldogs going to have to do a little bit something differently in the secondary, I think, going down later stretch of this game.
21-14 our score. Adrian College leads it. They're currently 2-1 in the MIAA. Britons 1-0. First game since March 20th. Here's going to be a fake. Bush going to throw. It's going to be a catch at about the 38-yard line. Turning it upfield. Nice catch by Ryan Nolan, 9 yards. It's going to be a second down and 1.
Yeah, very nice job. Those little sideline and crossing patterns have really been there all game long so far for Albion.
Second down and 1. 12:45 on the clock till our halftime. There's going to be a pass back. Bush to throw. It's going to be a catch at the 42 to the 45 to the 50 inside the Adrian College 50 to around the 45, and Adrian brought the house on that one. They just could not get Bush down. Boy, just sidestepped that one. A great rush by MacArthur. Couldn't tackle the big-bodied quarterback.
Yeah, Bush done a good job so far with that. You saw the one time he got hit hard by Kwiatkowski as well. But that just shows the Bulldogs getting a good pass rush thus far.
And Bush going to take the snap, and he's going to be met quickly. Wow, MacArthur didn't miss that time. AC brought the blitz, and they got to the Albion quarterback. A loss of 3, and it's going to be a 2nd and 13 on the play.
Yeah, there was a botched exchange between Bush and the running back as well, and that just allowed Adrian to collapse, and a big loss of a yard there. 3 yards, actually.
Bringing up a 2nd down, 13 to go at the Adrian College 48-yard line. Bulldogs showing pressure. Minder's coming. They pick it up. It's going to be a run. And they pick up 5, maybe 6 yards on the play, so they run right into the blitz. They get it blocked. Great push by that big offensive line. Give credit where credit's due. Number 78 made a great block. Christian Miller, 6 foot, 350 from Battle Creek, made a great block.
3rd down, 6 now. Adrian defense just trying to get a stop here.
Britons look to the sideline to get the play call in. They have a tight end tight to the line on the right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Bush in the shotgun with his back. Running back, that is. He's going to go straight back to pass. Bulldogs rush 3, looking for a place to throw it. It's going to be caught underneath at the 35. It's going to be an easy first down for Albion College. Great catch, great pass. Ian Goins. Hey, like that name. 12 yards for a first down.
You know, and I'm not saying there's a penalty there or anything, but all these receivers keep throwing their hands up like they're going to block somebody in the back or something like that, and I'm just waiting to see if an official's going to call that because, like, I didn't do anything, you know.
That's right. I'm not guilty. Here's going to be a quick handoff on first down. A good push by the line right there. It's going to be a 4-yard gain for Ian Goins. Smitherman on the tackle there for AC.
Smitherman, we said his name a lot this season. Just been awesome on that defensive front.
That's right. Where's number 3 for this defense? 6'2", 215 from Southfield. He's been around for 3 years. He's been starting most of the games. Here's going to be a long pass by Bush. Oh, it's tipped. Almost picked by Tullis. Underthrown by Bush. Tullis almost had the defense's 2nd pick of this game, and it may have been altered, Jay, by a pass rusher.
Yeah, just about got his hand to the quarterback, and Tullis, if he could have got his other hand up there, might have had an interception right about the 10-yard line.
Excellent pressure put on by this Bulldog defense. 3rd down and 6 yards to go from the Adrian College 25-yard line. Bush calling out the protections to his offensive line. 4 receivers for the Britons, 2 to each side. They're split out wide. 10-10 to go in the first half. 21-14, Adrian leads. Bush right back to pass. Bulldogs bring a blitz. They go deep. It's going to be caught inside the 10-yard line, tackled immediately, but an excellent catch. Andrew Durand, 20 yards from Jack Bush. 1st and goal, Britons.
That makes these two teams combined to be 9 of 11 on 3rd down so far in this game.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Right now it's an Adrian College 7-point lead, 9:50 to go in the first half. Britons, though, knocking on the door from the Bulldogs 5-yard line. Handed off left side, cuts back inside. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Britons. Philip Jones-Price, the sophomore, finds pay dirt. And Albion responds to the Bulldogs' score of one of their own. This rivalry is just outstanding, and it continues right there. Great blocking on the inside and great vision to find the end zone.
First one to 50 wins, maybe?
Might be one of those games, Jay. You never know. We
mean,
already have 41 combined.
It could come down to the point, just like last week, where whoever makes the second half adjustments comes out on top, because Bulldogs not looking great there in that first half against Olivet, comes back and gets the victory. So if Coach Deere can make a few second half adjustments, they might be all right.
Yeah, both offenses clicking. 42 points combined. They're split down the middle. 21 all. Adrian and Albion, 9:37 to go in this first half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back. Bulldogs ball on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you this Saturday afternoon for some Bulldog football. Albion and Adrian doing battle. We're all tied up at 21 apiece. Adrian set to get this ball back here, and the kick is handled at the 4-yard line to the 15-yard line up toward the 20. That's where the play is made. Adrian has 80 yards to go. It's going to be actually at the 21-yard line, so only 79 yards to pay dirt. The way these offenses are going, that's really nothing.
Well, the Bulldog offense, since that opening kickoff, Albion has done such a good job of covering those returns. They've gotten through the coverage or through the return blocking and really forcing the Bulldogs to start deep in their territory.
Adrian starting this one, 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. 3 receivers out, 2 to the left, 1 on the right side. Wilson on the right, Malik Ray, the running back. Tight end, tight to the line. It's going to be a give-off to Malik Ray, a tackle made by the Albion defensive end. Nice job, because there was some room for Malik off that side. It's only a 4-yard gain. Levi Ladd with a tackle for Albion.
Yeah, Malik Ray continuing to be the workhorse for the Bulldogs offensively. And I think if he can just continue to get 2, 3, 4 yards a pop, they're going to be sitting pretty good in the passing game.
2nd down upcoming. 2nd down and 6. Wurzer in the shotgun. It's a fake to Malik Ray. Looking to the flat to Poyer. He's got to pull it back up. And now he throws it to him. Oh, a great catch along the sideline. Goes out at the 30. And, Jay, that play was not there right away. Patience. Said, I'm getting you this ball. And he did just that, a nice catch.
That was like a Ben Roethlisberger pump fake. He almost lost the ball right there because he pump faked so hard. And Poyer just happened to be wide open in the flats. And nice first down, just enough to move the sticks.
Place it at the 32-yard line. Poyer, another catch. He does have the most recent Bulldogs score. It's going to be a handoff Malik Ray, a pulling guard for Adrian College. Gets him a couple on the play. 2nd down and medium. Upcoming, Pillow with a nice block there on the edge for AC, number 65, Matt Pillow.
Just love that last name as a lineman.
I do.
That's awesome.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Hey, if you want motivation, that's it. That's it. We're approaching 8 minutes to play in this first half. Hope you're having a great Saturday afternoon. Couldn't ask for a better one between Adrian College and Albion. 21 all here in this first half. Adrian football, their own 35. They're now moving right to left. 2 on the left side, 1 on the right. Malik Ray in the backfield, and it looked like a Bulldog may have jumped, or Coach Deere called a timeout, and that would be the case. So we will take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. It's a 2nd down and 7 coming up. 8:03 to go in the first half, tied at 21 on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Back at Albion, calling this thing remotely. Ian Wendt, Jay Hanna with you, bringing you Bulldog football. Final game of the spring season, Adrian and Albion. It's going to be a 2nd down and 7. Wurzer looking deep to the 45. It's going to be, almost intercepted. The Albion DB was right there. Khalil Brown almost had the pick. Instead, incomplete pass, and another one underthrown by Wurzer.
Yeah, that was one that just hung in the air too long, because he had Donald Scott. If it was more of kind of a straight line throw that kind of had too much arc on it. And a good job by Albion to break it up, setting up a 3rd down.
3rd and 7 from the AC, Adrian College, I should say, 35-yard line. AC will confuse a lot of fans.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's call them AC. It's Bulldog football. 3rd and 7. 3 receivers to the left side of the line. Wurzer straight back to pass, feels some heat, runs to the left, throws it up, throwing it deep, going for Hank Wilson. It's in his hands, and it's out of his hands. Oh, my goodness. Henry Wilson at the 30-yard line had a big gainer right there, and he does not drop many passes like that, Jay.
That was one that it just fell right into his hands.
Oh.
It was about as easy of a catch as he's going to make. What a throw from Jack Wurzer. He got decked, and just that was one where he wanted to run too quick, and unfortunate break. The Bulldogs going to have to punt.
Man, Wilson got open, and Wurzer, you're right, took a big-time hit to make a play, and instead we're going to see Austin Banky, Special Teams Player of the Week last week. He was outstanding for Adrian College in their comeback upset win over Olivet. Snap is away. It's a low one. Banky picks it up, and he'll put foot to leather. It's going to be a bouncer. Hits the Albion Brit at the 30-yard line. He'll have to turn back upfield. He looks for a block at the 30. Gets it to the 40. These special teams for Albion have really made a difference in this game. It's going to be a ball at the 42-yard line for Albion. 42-yard punt. 19-yard return by Andrew Durand for Albion.
That was a nice block on Kwiatkowski that set up the play. Albion just continues to make plays in the special teams, setting up near midfield, but it's time for the Bulldogs defense, if they want to win this conference, to make a play.
That's right. A lot of opportunities out there. Depending who wins this contest, meaningful game for sure. It always is between Adrian and Albion. This one means a little bit more. There might be some hardware in the works for the winner of this game. Bulldogs show 4 down linemen. Bush is going to give it off up the middle. A tackle made quickly. Boy, filling that gap, Minder makes a big-time tackle on the running back, Jones Price.
Yeah, Jones Price really hasn't had too many big holes today, but doing a good job of just giving the Albion offense a little bit of spacing and allowing Jack Bush to have so many open receivers.
Bush from the shotgun again. He's got a new running back in there, Ian Goins, and he'll get the carry off left side. Minder another tackle up near the 50. They'll give him the 49-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 at the Albion 49. 7:10 to go in the half.
Big play coming up. 3rd down. Bulldogs have not been able to get off the field on 3rd down today.
They've been able to get to these 3rd down situations, but as you said, both teams doing a great job on their 3rd down defense, or offense, I should say. Here's a run. Oh, the Bulldogs stuff it. I don't know if he got the 50. They might give him the 50, as that was Philip Jones Price gets walled up by that Bulldog interior defensive line. Kelvin Roberts doing work, and MacArthur came in to finish up the mess. That's all Roberts on that play. I mean, he's playing that anchor spot. Also give some credit to 46, Rourke Barth, the freshman from Onstead, getting some playing time, a local kid.
Looks like they're going to punt. I'm kind of, it is right near midfield, I guess. Yeah, Adrian defense makes the play on third down, back-to-back punts. I didn't know if we were going to see 2 punts, let alone back-to-back punts in this game.
That's right, the way this game started. We've seen 42 points combined between the two teams here in this first half. Albion 4th down and 2, and a whistle before the snap, and I think the Britons want a timeout. And I think that's what they will do. So I think we'll keep it right here, Jay, and go back to that third down play. 3rd and 3, these underneath routes have really been working for Albion. Are you surprised they ran the football there?
A little bit surprised. I think that, on even the 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 3s, they've gone to the run a little bit. This time, though, I think the Bulldogs just were prepared for it. Really, the defensive line for Adrian College has done a great job today. It's just been that back end that needs to sharpen up and tighten up just a bit. I think they're going to be okay in the second half and late in the second quarter.
Yeah, we're saying that the back end needs to do some work, but they do have a pick 6 to their credit, so it's
that does help, yes.
Yeah, like one of the third play of the game for the defense was a pick 6 by Tyrell Diener. But yeah, other than that, it's been the Albion receivers really taking advantage. All right, out of the timeout, ball at the 50. Bulldogs now in a safe defense here. They don't want to give up anything suspicious here. It's going to be a straight snap and a punt away. Don't think we'll get a return. This is a great-looking punt. It's going to hit and go out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. It's going to hit at the 1-yard line. A 49-yard punt. Hunter Williams. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that was a weird bounce. It took a couple bounces and then bounced backwards, straight out of bounds. Nothing the returner could have done. So Adrian got some work to do here.
Yeah, it's like your pitching wedge, Jay, where you hit, roll, and then stop. Right?
You can do that with your pitching wedge because I can't.
A couple times, yeah. That's why you go back and you play over and over again because you're like, man, that shot looked really good.
I'm hitting the course tomorrow, actually.
Oh man, I might.
You're not invited, though.
All right, we'll go to a different course. Can't sit with us. It's going to be a Bulldog first down. They have 99 yards to go. They've done it once before this season, a 99-yard touchdown drive. It's going to be a tough sledding here against Albion. It's going to be Malik Ray with a weird exchange from Jack Werzer, but he's going to get maybe 1 yard on that carry.
Yeah, Nick Fannin just going nuts. He was fired up. He made a big hit there on Malik Ray. But that gives him 1 more yard, a little bit of cushion to set up the next second down play. But I would not be shocked if we saw 3 straight runs from Malik Ray and a punt. I don't think Coach Deere wants to mess around too much here.
No, we're at 5:30 to go in this half. Adrian with 2 timeouts. Albion with a couple of their own. Werzer in the shotgun. It'll be another handoff to Malik Ray. He can't get outside. The Britons stuff him there. Maybe a 1-yard gain to about the 3-yard line. Maybe. What a great tackle by Donovan Slates.
Yeah, 3rd down, 8 coming up here for the Bulldogs. Like I said, I would not be shocked if it's another Malik Ray run.
Waiting the call from the sideline.
Especially so late in the second quarter, I think Coach Deere would be happy going into half tied 21 apiece.
One of the favorites, if not the favorite, to win the conference, Albion. Tied up with the Bulldogs. Jack Werzer back to pass. He's being pressured. He throws it short. Britons looking for a flag for intentional grounding. Jack is down in the end zone. Took a big-time hit from the Britons. He is up with teammates' help, and Jay, that's extremely close to grounding in the end zone, but you see there, Jack just get hit right in the ribs.
Yeah, I don't think he stood a chance to get that ball further than the 5 yards they threw it downfield. He took a big shot, and I think that's why they're going to elect to not call grounding on that one, was because of the hit. So, tough punting here for the Bulldogs special teams.
Exactly. Pressure moment. Austin Benke will stand on the end line of the Bulldog defensive end zone. We're tied up at 21 apiece. Here's a snap. Benke I don't know if he got the punt off. It's blocked. Britons block it. Banky recovers it in the end zone. Disaster strikes for Adrian. Punting woes. Britons make a stop. They get a safety. 23-21 Albion. And Banky couldn't even get a punt off, so he was trying to get out of harm's way. He could not. Tackled by John Winch and Brooks Flanagan. My goodness.
That's one of those plays that you're grateful that Banky was able to keep a hold of the ball and just get a safety, not give up a touchdown. But Albion almost looked like they were untouched coming through there. There was no chance he was getting that punt away. And that's, Banky does a great job punting. But
Yes.
doing that rugby style sometimes can come back to hurt them when they only have a yard to protect, So that time, unable to get the punt away, and Albion jumps out on top.
23-21 the score, and Albion will get the football back off of the safety. And, you'll look at that replay over and over again if you're a coach, and I don't know if Banky even had a chance to punt the football. Like, by the time he got the ball in his hands, the Britons were there. So it's a tough break, big-time special teams play. And Albion's made the plays on that side of the ball to really flip the script here late second quarter. It's 4:31 to go in it. Banky is ready to free kick this away to Albion.
Yeah, this is a big-time situation for your punter. See how far he can get the ball downfield. Bulldog defense figured out they can stop Albion on the last drive, so maybe the biggest series of the game right here.
He puts foot to leather from the 20-yard line. It's going to be a catch at the 38. Trying the right side, it cuts back to the middle, hit by a couple of dogs at the 50, and that is where the return man will get tackled. Andrew Durand, an 11-yard return to the 50. Banky off of the free kick. Close to breaking that free with the Britons, but instead it's another short field for Albion. Chance to really take a lead here late stages first half.
Yeah, this is a really big drive right here because Albion gets the ball to start the second half as well. So if the Bulldogs are able to hold them off and somehow put some points on the board and retake the lead before halftime, that would just be so big before the second half.
Ball placed at the 50-yard line. Adrian led this game in the first 4 minutes, 14-0. Britons scored 2 straight touchdowns. Adrian goes out in front. Albion has scored the last 9 points with a touchdown, extra point, and a safety. Here's a low snap to Bush. There'll be a handoff and a great tackle. Kyle Minder in the backfield. Nowhere to go for the running back. And that was Jones Price again. Not too much space.
Yeah, that was the D3 football first teamer. D3football.com, I think is the website. First team selection last week with his 2 interceptions, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. That time, no chance for the running back.
Kyle Minder, the junior from Jackson. Bush back to throw. It's going to be a low throw. Madrid got his mitts on it. Couldn't hold on at the 40-yard line, but a low pass from Bush. That'll bring up a 3rd down and long. The defense making some plays in the secondary.
Yeah, really, Bush and Wurzer both have been very solid today. They both have the 1 interception, but both of them, it seems like when they miss short and low. And that time, Madrid tried to take advantage of it. He was a little frustrated, didn't intercept it, but now 3rd down and long for this Albion offense.
They were looking for Canfield, one of their leading receivers today. Minder showing some pressure. He's going to bring it. So Bulldogs rush 4. Bush feeling some pressure up the middle off his back foot. Throws it too far. Incomplete. Went for Canfield again. He was open. But that pressure, twisting, turning, finally got to Bush.
Yeah, that time, Kwiatkowski was right in position where he needed to be. The Bulldogs kind of had a triangle around that receiver where they could have made a play if it was a little bit more on target. And just perfect defensive series there for the Bulldogs. Down 2 with 3:45. They're going to get the ball back.
What a great defensive stop, Jay. I mean, you give up the safety, get a short field at the 50, and you push them back 3 yards. It just tells you where this defense has come from even this fall to right now. It's been day and night for Adrian College. So they're going to get the ball back. Hunter Williams, the magician back there for Albion. He put him out at the 1 last time. Let's see where this one falls. And it's going to go all into the end zone. Not by much, but he put a big drive into that one. 52 yards on that punt.
Yeah, you don't see too many of those. Just a straight in Division III football, 52-yard punt into the end zone. He got a hold of that, and the Bulldogs will happily take it from the 20.
Yes. So a chance to take the lead here with 3:39 to go in the first half. Albion leads it at home 23-21 over Adrian College. Drive starting at the Adrian 20. Malik Ray is the back. 3 receivers to the right. Malik Ray following his blockers. He's going to get into the second level and now the third. What a great run by Malik Ray. Give him 9 off the right side and a couple of pulling offensive linemen. I'd follow those guys any day.
Yeah, the Bulldogs may have gotten away with a little bit of a hold there, but that's okay. Malik Ray falls forward for a 9-yard gain, finally breaks free. Again, every time it seems like he gets a big run, the Bulldog passing game opens right up.
Jonathan Cecila with a great block along with Matt Pillow. The 2 linemen on the left side of the line pulling over to the right. 2nd down and 1 for AC. It's going to be Malik Ray again. They'll get the first down to the Albion 32. Tackled by Levi Ladd, the linebacker for Albion. Well, Malik Ray just going back to his high school days. Give me the rock. I can do it all. And, you play both sides of the ball usually if you're one of the elite players. So you'll play running back and linebacker, or you'll play safety and quarterback. You see that a lot.
15 carries, 66 yards, and a score for him so far. I think the Bulldogs need to be a little careful of wearing him out early.
Here goes Werzer. He's going to roll left, throw back to his right. Oh, that was almost picked off. Gage Palace turned into a defensive back as Werzer did one of the cardinal sins of quarterbacking. He threw off balance. Boy, the DB was right there to break that one up. Drew Schaefer on that play.
Yeah, that was one. The difference was he didn't set his feet. He just kind of fell away and didn't get enough on the ball. We saw earlier him make a nice throw across his body when he set his feet. So just mistake there from Werzer.
2nd down, it's going to be give to Malik Ray. He's going to get tackled by the defensive end, crashing down, but he'll get a couple. Give a 3rd and 8 coming up with 2.5 to go in this first half. 23-21, Albion leads. So now look, if the Britons can get a stop, get some good field position, they could have a chance with some timeouts left to get some points on the board, but 3rd downs have not really been an issue in this first half.
Yeah, we take a look at the combined stats for these two teams on 3rd down right now. It's dropped just a little bit there. Albion 6 of 9, Bulldogs 3 of 6, so both over 50%. But early, it was 9 for 11 between the two teams.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We have a stoppage in play. The officials going to talk to each other, and this is one of those moments where we wish we were there to kind of gauge what's going on, what fans are booing, or if they're booing, and to kind of gauge what they're talking about.
Well, we can guess that if they were booing, it would be against Albion because there's no away fans there. So
right, yeah. Well, was there a flag? I didn't see a flag.
I didn't see one either.
That's the other thing. We're seeing the camera feed. We're not watching the whole field.
Albion doing a good job, though, with their camera feed. I think they have had no issues whatsoever with Albion's feed, trying to do the same thing for us, and no complaints.
2:29 on the clock. Going to get the call. We don't know. It must be a clock issue.
I'm guessing the play clock didn't reset, if that was just my guess. But
I think they put some time back on it. I think it's 2:45 now in the first half. Okay, we figured it out. Officials doing one more powwow behind the Bulldog quarterback.
What is it with us doing broadcasts from away and just long referee discussions?
I don't know.
They
must know we're not there.
I was about to say they must, yeah, for sure.
All right, we're going to chance it. We're going to take a 30-second break. Bulldogs looking at a 3rd and long. When we come back, 23-21 Britons on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's Choice of Lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletic.
All right, Jay, we're back, and the mystery has been solved. They now have the clock at 2:15 left in the second quarter. 23-21 Britons lead. It's a 3rd down and 8 for Adrian College at their own 34.
That's a 30-second difference. That's a big deal, according to at least the scoreboard we were looking at.
That's right, and the clock moving now at 2 minutes. Adrian may be content with using up as much clock as they can. Where's taking the play clock all the way down. He'll take the snap. Straight drop back. Looking. Caught. A diving catch is made over the 45-yard line. Tyler Poyer, 13 yards and a Bulldog first down. He has been huge for this offense in this first half.
Yeah, that's right. 5 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown now for him. And he's just been Mr. Reliable. He's been there when he's needed him on 3rd down. And great job by the Bulldogs moving the sticks. Now they got to start moving a little bit.
That's right. Clock moving, a minute 35. A connection from Werzer to Poyer. He's in a tight end. 3 receivers out for AC. Wilson, the lone receiver, to the right. Pallas and Scott to the left. It's going to be a give. Malik Ray on a draw play into the Albion side of the field, about 5 yards. 2nd down and short.
See, I don't mind that. That's an okay call. The 5-yard gain. It looks like they might use one of their 2 timeouts. I see a blown whistle. Nobody's going to the sidelines, though. So, big shock. Referee discussion.
Yeah. Another talk. All right, they got things figured out. I don't know what that hand signal is, Jay.
I missed it.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I was refreshing the stats.
All right, something happened. They stopped the clock at a minute 15, and now it's rolling. Bulldog football, we do know it's 2nd down and 5 from the Albion 48-yard line.
If I had to guess, the Britons are just having a little bit of clock issues over there.
That's probably it. 65 seconds to go in the half. 23-21 Britons. Werzer, straight drop back, takes some pressure, throws it middle, caught Poyer at the 30, down to the 25-yard line. Tackled at the 24, and Poyer once again makes the play and a first down for the Bulldogs.
That time he didn't need to find the sidelines. He was right down the middle, easy first down, which stops the clocks for the Bulldogs, setting them up really nicely. And you know whose name we haven't called a lot here? Hank Wilson. This is kind of his territory.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Werzer stands in, goes middle, got his man, caught! That's right, Jay. Touchdown, Hank Henry Wilson. Bulldogs back in front. He did not drop that one. 2 hands on it for Hank Wilson. He scores the go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah, when a lot of receivers drop passes, every once in a while the quarterback will lose confidence in them. I cannot see that happening with Hank Wilson. Werzer finds him. He gets behind the secondary, and just a beautifully thrown ball for a touchdown. He got away with a little bit of a push-off, but again, we don't worry about that.
No, we do not. Adrian now 27, Albion 24, 36 seconds to play in the first half. A 24-yard strike from Werzer to Wilson. West in to make this a 5-point lead, and Albion looked to jump off sides. The kick looked to be good from Cooper. Not sure if you can decline that penalty and enforce it on the kickoff. We'll see what they decide. Looking over to Coach Jim Deere's sideline.
Yeah, this is a big play because I'm glad the Bulldogs aren't chasing points here. No reason to go for 2 and try to make it a 6-point game too early in this contest, but an offsides penalty makes it a little more interesting.
That it does. Now, West made the kick, so I'm not sure if you have the option to enforce it on the kickoff or if they're going to make you kick it again. We'll check. Getting the call from the referee. I saw a timeout signal, Jay.
Yeah, I think somebody must have called a timeout.
Okay.
Looks like Adrian.
All right. Pick up the flag. And the kicking team is going to the sideline. To be honest, Jay, I'm confused. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll figure out what's going on. But we do know Adrian leads at 27-24 over Albion. 36 seconds left to go in the first half on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
We welcome you back to the remote broadcast of Adrian College Bulldog football. I'm Ian Wendt, Jay Hanna as well. Adrian up 27-23. They just scored a 24-yard pass from Wurza to Wilson. They're going to go for 2, Jay, after an offside called against Albion, and a timeout was called on the field prior to it. So we're going to get things going here. Wilson in motion. Wurza throwing that way, and it's going to be picked off by Albion. Oh, they're going to go all the way to the house. Can you advance a ball in a 2-point conversion? We'll find out. And if so, it's going to be 2 points the other way for Albion College. An intercepted pass by Ricky Pearson for the score for Albion College. Boy, disaster for Adrian College right there.
You don't see that a whole lot. That one, they tried to do a little bit of a motion pass. It was just jumped right off the bat, and that's going to be a pick 2 for Albion. And so that makes the lead 27-25. Adrian on top. So, again, I don't like chasing points, but, again, they had that offside, so, a decent enough call, just a great play by the Briton defense.
Running the old pick play right at the line of scrimmage, and Palace was supposed to get a piece of the DB and give them credit, give Ricky Pearson a ton of credit, picked it off, ran 100 yards, get that man some oxygen. So Adrian is going to have to kick this one back to the Britons now, just a 2-point lead for Adrian College, 27-25 with 36 seconds to go in our first half. So we've seen a little bit of everything. We've seen a safety on a punt attempt for Adrian College, and now we've seen a defensive pick 6 on a 2-point conversion. What else are we going to see? An onside kick and a...
Yeah, that's 4 points lost for Adrian College, though. That's big.
That's right. Short kickoff, fair catch called for and made at the Albion 33-yard line. Took 1 second off the clock. Britons with a couple of timeouts to work with, so definitely some opportunity for Albion to take the lead. Only trailing by 2 here at home, and they do get the ball to start the second half, so maybe they go conservative.
We'll see. The way their offense has been moving, I would be surprised if they went conservative. But Adrian College defense has came to the challenge here late in the second quarter. We'll see if they can do it one more time.
First down and 10 for Jack Bush and the offense. 4 receivers for Albion, 3 to the right, 1 left. Running back in with Bush. It's going to drop straight back. Adrian brings 3. It's going to be a catch short over the middle, pushing toward the 41-yard line. That's where the tackle will come. Ryan Nolan with a catch there. So the Britons taking that underneath stuff, which Adrian's been pretty liberal in terms of giving them that space. I mean, those short crossing routes have been there really all afternoon for this Briton offense.
Yeah, Albion going to go ahead and take that timeout and try to stop the clock with 25 seconds left. Now they have 1 timeout left, and they got probably about 30 yards to go before they're in field goal range.
27-25, Adrian leads Albion. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Britons would score, get an interception, and then score again. So it's 14 all. Bulldogs go up by a score on a Poyer touchdown reception. Albion scores again. We've seen a couple of safeties and a Hank Wilson touchdown. So it'll be a fun halftime to really break down for all of you. It's been a crazy game statistically. It's a very odd score for a football game, 27-25, as we're in the very late stages of this second quarter. Second down and 2. Ball at the Albion 41. Bush in the shotgun. He stands at the 36. Ball at the 41. Claps his hands, drops straight back. Has time, throws it short. Catch made. First down Britons, and he's going to get out of bounds. Ian Goins, nice little carry, Colby Canfield on that carry. Catch 11 yards to the Bulldog 48.
Yeah.
Just a catch and run.
Yeah, that was perfectly set up, and now they get time to set up a play.
19 seconds left in the half. Bush getting some pressure. Pass away. It's a screen. What a great tackle. Upfield by Tyrell Diener. Man who's got a pick 6. Comes up and makes a great tackle on the receiver could force Albion to call that final timeout. And it will. 12 seconds to go in this first half. We'll keep it right here. Britons driving at the Adrian 45. 12 seconds to go. They're out of timeouts. So, Jay, they're looking at first downs and sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, they have to get a first down or go out of bounds or they're going to run out of time. They need, like I said, probably about 15 yards to have a realistic shot that would set them up at about a 37-yard field or about a 40-yard field goal. I got to do my math better. But anyway, it would be they need about 15, 20 yards to realistically set up for a field goal and get up and spike it. So we'll see what they elect here during this timeout that gives them time to draw up a play.
Coach Deere and his defense getting the play in as well. See what kind of pressure they bring, how many linemen they'll put down, and how deep they're going to send Kwiatkowski if they think Albion's going to go deep. You could see really anything with 12 seconds to play in the first half of a 2-point game. Adrian leads at 27-25. Bush at the quarterback. 4 receivers for him to choose from. Has his running back there as well. He stands at the 50, takes the snap. Bulldogs rush 4. He's flushed out to the left. Throws to the sideline. A catch made at the Bulldog at 33, maybe 32-yard line. Catch made by Ryan Nolan. Again, give him 12 and a Briton first down.
Yeah, this is interesting territory because I don't think they're going to try a 50-yard field goal. So I think they're going to have to throw it towards the end zone with 6 seconds left.
But, Jay, that was close to out of bounds. Depends on what foot touched first. Regardless, 6 seconds to play in the first half.
Watch for a double move here on the sidelines. It looks like Adrian's going to go ahead and use their last timeout. But when you have those 6 seconds, you're looking for a quick throw to the sidelines or a throw to the end zone. So if you look for possibly a quick out route fake, the Bulldogs might try to jump it. And so we'll see how they adjust defensively here.
Yeah, realistically, one play, maybe 2. I mean, if you're going to run 2 plays, you need to get out of bounds. No timeouts. So you're right. You could get in that double move territory. But, man, it's a tough spot. I would call a timeout, too, just to say, look, don't bite on anything. You can keep them in bounds and don't let them get behind you.
Yeah, this is prevent territory.
Yes.
And really, if they get a first down, I don't think they have time to spike it because you got to think 6 seconds. Take 6 seconds to run the play, regardless. So unless it's going to be a quick out route, quick flag route, maybe to the sidelines or a corner, whatever, and get straight out of bounds, I think they have to go to the end zone.
They will elect to keep the offense on the field. First and 10 at the Bulldog 33-yard line for Albion College. Bush in at the shotgun position. Looks quickly to the left side. Throws there. Catch at the 30 at the 28-yard line. So, Jay, that took 4 seconds. Now the Britons can try a field goal inside of 50 yards. What a great catch by Nolan again.
Still, though, 44-yard field goal is a long way for a Division III kicker. But it is a lot closer than 50. So I guess we'll see what they're looking at here because this could give them the lead.
Jackson Cooney in to attempt a 44-yard field goal that would give Albion a lead. They trail by 2. Final play of this first half. Snap is high, hold is down, kick is up, away, and it is just short of the crossbar. Wow, that close to a 1-point lead for the Britons. Bulldogs hold on. They are up 27-25. We've hit the halftime break from Albion College. Calling this game remotely today, I'm Ian Wentz. That's Jay Hanna. We'll break for the halftime report. We'll be back with our halftime report here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is @AdrianCollegeTV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News and World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News and World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College's 2020-2021 enrollment has set a new record at 1,865 students. The incoming freshman class of 602 new students helped set the new record. This is the 13th consecutive year the Bulldogs have had an incoming class of more than 500 freshmen. Nearly 6,000 high school seniors applied to attend Adrian College this fall. Why do so many students choose Adrian? Adrian is constantly expanding majors offered to incoming freshmen. If you're a high schooler or know someone who is looking at taking their education to the next level, AC could be the answer. To see the programs Adrian offers, learn more about the process, schedule a visit, and even apply today, visit adrian.edu/admissions. adrian.edu/admissions. We look forward to seeing you on campus.
Hello, students. This is President Adrian coming to you again from the President's Office at Adrian College. Hey, I'm sending you this video with some great news. Despite all that's been happening with the pandemic, COVID-19, etc., we've been hard at work on campus, and the faculty have recently approved 8 new degree programs, which I think are super exciting, and I want you guys to know about these so you can start to think about them as you think about your future academic career here. So here they are. The first one is in public health. We have both a major and a minor now in public health. Can you think of a more relevant major than public health right now, given all that's going on? The second one is supply chain management. If you're following the news, supply chain management is really where it's at. There are thousands of jobs. I happened to look before I got in this video. Some of these jobs pay over $100,000 a year. Right out of college, public health pays very well as well. Great area to go into. The third new major that the faculty approved is human resources. And you know, every business, I mean, whether it's Adrian College or IBM or something in between, has a human resource office. Lots of jobs, a great field to go into. The fourth is professional sales. Now, whatever your professional career, you have to know how to sell, whether you're selling yourself, whether you're selling goods, whether you're selling services, whether you're selling your character. Professional sales is a great thing to be trained in academically. The next one is esports management. Now, esports is just absolutely exploding across the country. And I know we have a lot of students that are athletes that would like to stay into sports. So we now have an esports minor degree. It's a minor right now, may turn into a major later, but it's a minor right now that you can get your degree in. And then we have 2 certificates that we're now offering in digital marketing, which is incredible. I mean, digital marketing, again, whatever you're going into, if you can do some digital marketing, your employers will love it. So these are high skill, high pay, high need areas with literally thousands of jobs coast to coast. So long and short is, once again, Adrian's on the cutting edge. We're at the forefront. We are leading the pack in innovation and ingenuity. And we just wanted you guys to know all that's going on. So there you go. It's all good news today. I hope that brightened your day. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Take a breath, it's halftime. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you for the battle between the Bulldogs and the Britons. Right now it's an Adrian College lead, 27-25. We've seen a little bit of everything. We've seen big kickoff returns, a pick six, two safeties not going in the Bulldogs' favor. Just a quick analysis of the first half, Jay.
Well, I mean, statistically pretty even. 248 yards for the Bulldogs, 278 for Albion. But the Bulldogs able to capitalize on just a few more opportunities. They got jumped out to that 14-0 lead on the big punt return or big kick return to start off the game, leading to the touchdown and then the pick six. But I mean, really, it's been even since. The Bulldogs unfortunately had a couple mistakes with the block punt into a safety, and then the pick two-point conversion that Albion got to make it a 27-25 game rather than a 29-23 game, which is a big difference. Albion could have took the lead with that last field goal, but again, you're on the road. You have the lead at halftime. I think Adrian College got to be happy.
That's right. The favorite to win the MIAA, trailing at home, just their second game of the spring season. We'll be back with more of our halftime report. Adrian leads Albion 27-25 on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice of lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
We battle. We might not be the smartest, the most athletic, the most disciplined. It's a testimony to how you guys fight. Game in and game out.
Uncorks one over the middle. Preston Smith goes up, grabs the football.
Fight for Adrian, and champions again will be our heroes. Score and the crowd will roar another for the victory. Woo, woo, woo.
Of Adrian, just cool center lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
We battle. We might not be the smartest, the most athletic, the most disciplined. It's a testimony to how you guys fight. Game in and game out.
Run the gun. Uncorks one over the middle. Preston Smith goes up, grabs the football.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carleton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice.
We welcome you back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you, bringing you Bulldog football. The finale for the MIAA season for Adrian College. Albion has one more game, so the final one for AC here today. They are leading the Britons at the halftime break, 27-25. Britons had a chance with a field goal at the end. It came up just short, so Adrian has a 2-point lead. And, looking at these stats, it's a game that's not lacking any offense.
Yeah, both quarterbacks playing good, Bush and Werzer. You got Werzer with 10 of 17, 120, and 2 touchdowns with that 1 pick. And then Jack Bush, 19 of 25, 228, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Both teams running the ball okay. Adrian doing a little bit better job. 17 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown for Malik Ray is probably the big storyline so far. And also Poyer, 77 yards receiving on 6 catches in that touchdown. He's been the big guy today. He's been all reliable all spring long, but today he's really breaking out.
That's right, the electric Bulldog tight end. And for Albion, it's number 4. That was Philip Jones-Price leading the way for them. 12 carries, 36 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. And it's Colby Canfield on the receiving end, 6 catches for 89 yards, no score for him. Looking at some of the defensive numbers, we'll start with AC, Adrian College, that is. Total tackles for the Bulldogs, and leading that category, Kyle Minder, Jack MacArthur, Donovan McCary, all with 6 tackles. Brandon Kwiatkowski with 5, and Tyrell Diener with 4. He does have the pick 6 for Adrian College. And on the other side of things for Albion, leading them with total tackles, Donovan Slates with 6, Drew Schaefer with 5, Kevin Jackson with 3. And looking at the team stats, Jay, is there anything that really stood out to you? Time of possession, pretty comparable. Total yardage, pretty close. What's been something that's kind of stood out for you?
Well, obviously the kickoff return numbers are huge for both teams. 3 for 87 for Adrian, 3 for 74 for Albion. But I think it's the penalties. 0 for Adrian College, 3 for 17 yards for Albion. Both teams playing pretty sharp. With an opportunity to win an MIAA on the line, Albion can win it outright if they win out. I would say that both teams playing clean football, and then, Adrian 2 of 2 on 4th down, and both teams over 50% on 3rd down. This is going to be an offensive showdown. Whoever can get more stops in the second half is going to win the game.
It's one of those games where the stats kind of tell the story of the score. Sometimes we get a game where, we're getting outgained. Adrian got outgained by Olivet, and we won the game. It's not that case here today. Extremely close contest between these two that, frankly, do not like each other. They've been playing since 1906, not consecutively, but they've been playing games against each other since 1906. A great rivalry. Bulldogs looking to play spoiler again. They did it against Olivet. They really did it against Alma, a team that they were comparable, going into the season in terms of the MIAA, and they've really overperformed their preseason expectations.
Imagine if they were able to finish the game out against Trying, which they led pretty much the whole game and were unable to finish that one out. Then this game would be quite the showdown.
It really is. And, there's some tie-break scenarios that we need to look through, if Adrian holds on to win.
Yeah, with Albion only playing one game, it kind of makes things a little bit interesting just to see, makeup, stuff like that. But Adrian playing the games on their schedule. That's all they can do, and they're able to win this game. They're going to be sitting pretty good.
Let's see if we can grab some of the...
It looks like they're rescheduled the Olivet game for next weekend, and then I think that'll be it for the Albion College Britons. So technically, if Adrian were to win this game, they technically would be 3-1, and Albion would be 2-1 with a head-to-head victory. I'd have to look at Trine just to see exactly what they...
Trine has a loss.
Correct.
To Albion. That's their only loss.
This is just too complicated. Give me a second.
Look, we had Hope College not playing all season. We've had Alma stop mid-season. We've had Kalamazoo stop mid-season.
Okay, so technically, if Trine wins today, they'll be 4-1. Well, no. They've only played 2 games.
Who?
Trine.
Okay.
So they're 1-1, and if they win, they'll be 2-1. So technically, if Adrian wins, they'll be the only one that's played 4 games that has 1 loss.
Yes.
And they're right now.
So
Trine
would be
Trine,
3-1.
Well, if Trine is leading Olivet right now, 20-14 in the third quarter, so that game will have a lot of say in everything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
wow.
That's good
it's
breakdown.
Complicated.
It's a good breakdown.
It really is. We are set to go with our second half. The Bulldogs have the ball on the tee, and we are set to go. Quarter number 3 from Albion. Kickoff fielded at the 12, up over the 20, 25-30, and the special teams prowess continues for Albion as they're going to get great field position once again to start this drive, Jay.
Yeah, this one not quite as much, but 34-yard line, great job to set up Jack Bush in that offense. But the Bulldogs really have had their answer these last few drives. So hopefully the defense can just continue to step up and make some plays.
Britons break the huddle. They chose to defer, so they have the ball here to start the third quarter. It's a 63-yard kickoff from Walker Evans. Isaiah Gibson gets credit for the 22-yard return. So 1st and 10 from the Albion 34. That is where Jack Bush and the offense get things going. He's a junior quarterback. He throws it. It's going to be a catch out in the flat. A couple of moves made at the 30. Britton's going to get a first down possibly out of this one. Wow, what a shifty catch and run by Andrew Durand. Made Kwiatkowski miss. Made MacArthur miss, and he slipped a tackle just right to the first down sticks.
It was a perfectly set up screen. Sam Madrid was blocked very well on the outside, and that led to the first down.
1st and 10 there. The Britons at their own 44 now, moving quickly to start the third quarter. 2 receivers, 2 to either side. Pressure, batted down. DeAndre Jennings got into the backfield and knocked down that pass from Bush. 2nd down and long. Yeah,
DeAndre Jennings, a guy that, we've said plenty this spring, but really was dominant in the fall, and it was just a great job up front, a big body, and that time he just stuck a paw up and was able to make a stop.
When you can't get to the quarterback, get yourself in position to make a play, and that's exactly what he did. He's in on the rush here. They're going to read it off of him. It's going to be a run play. It's going to get 5, 6, 7, 8 yards for the tailback, Philip Jones-Price. It's going to be a 3rd down and short, really short, upcoming for Albion College.
Yeah, see what the Bulldogs' defensive front has made. That time, great adjustment by Jones-Price to kind of kick it outside and get an extra 9 yards because the Bulldogs kind of had it stopped up the middle. 3rd
down and 1 to go for the Britons offense. First drive of the third quarter. We've played a minute. Bulldogs stuffing the front. It's going to be a pass out to the edge. It's going to be a first down by a couple, 3 yards, and a catch was made by Durand. 4 yards. Tackled by MacArthur, and a first down for Albion.
Yeah, the first half was more of the other receiver for Albion. This half it's been Durand. I was going to say Canfield was what I was going to say, but Durand's been the guy so far this half that they're looking for.
1st and 10 at the Adrian 43. Jennings applying some pressure to Bush. Bush going deep, and his receiver falls down with the Bulldog defensive back. Adrian wants a penalty on Albion. Of course they do.
Yeah, you don't normally see Sam Madrid out there calling for a penalty. Normally it's the receiver that's calling for one. I didn't see what happened, and the replay isn't that great either. They got tangled up downfield. It's just going to be an incomplete pass.
I think Tullis on defense there of Ryan Nolan. And looks like officials timeout as Tullis is slow to get up. He's up, but clearly in some pain, Jay, at the Bulldog defensive 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's a tough break because he's played really good so far today, and hopefully it's just kind of maybe a cramp or just a twisted ankle or something. Jamie Fetter kind of walking him off the field. So we'll see if he's able to play down the stretch.
6'2", defensive back, 170 pounds from Fort Pierce, Florida. He's made a couple of great plays for this defense in the spring, but he is not out there. on defense for the 2nd down and 10 play for Albion at the Bulldog 42-yard line. Adrian leads 27-25, 13-23 to play in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a power run set. Running back in the pistol behind Bush. He's going to follow a pulling guard, and there's some room on the left side. Breaking to the edge to the 30, to the 25. Adrian finally wraps him up. Boy, they run that play very well, Jay. A pulling guard, and they just follow him all the way inside the Bulldog 25-yard line.
Yeah, that was a true counter on that play. Setting up, looking like they were going to run right, and he cut back left, and just no one out in front. Easy 20-plus yard run there for Jones Price.
22 on the play to the Bulldog 21. Minder finally made the tackle along with Tyrell Diener. Here's a quick run again for Jones Price, only a yard to the Bulldog 20. It's Calvin Roberts getting a tackle there. The big man fired up. He made some really standout plays against Olivet a couple weeks ago. The big lineman, number 4 for Adrian College.
I'll tell you, though, Albion's got to be happy with their kicking game after that kick right before the half. That was a long kick, just about got there. So, a field goal isn't the worst-case scenario here for the Britons.
No, it's not, Jay. Certainly inside field goal range at this point in time at the Adrian College 20. He goes a big fake on a counter run again for the back, Jones Price. It's going to be a 5-yard carry on that one. What do you call that, Jay, where a quarterback fakes a sweep and then turns around and
it's
it off?
It's a straight halfback counter. That time, DeAndre Jennings read it perfectly. He just missed the running back, and the Bulldogs were able to limit that play. So now we got a big 3rd down and about 4 for Albion.
Both teams primarily out of the shotgun. There is Bush. He's at the Adrian College 20, the ball at the 15. 3rd down, straight back to pass. Over the middle, catch made between a couple defenders. The ball might have popped free, but nope. Held on. A great catch by Colby Canfield. 8 yards on a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, perfectly set up play. Just sitting down in the open space in the middle of the field. Just what he needed for a 1st down, and they're at 1st and goal now.
Ball at the Adrian 7-yard line. Bringing that power set in, a tight end in on the play to provide some lead blocking for Jones Price. We'll see what the call is, though. It is going to be a straight run for Jones Price up the right side. He cuts in. Touchdown, Britons. Great blocking by the offensive line on that drive. They get it done, and they take the lead once again for Albion. A touchdown for Jones Price. He's got a trio today for the home team Britons.
Yeah, offensive line did a great job for Albion on that drive. Really opened up some holes, and Albion kind of showing their muster right off the bat.
Nice blocking from Jared Jones, the senior lineman from Warren, Michigan. 6'3", 252 out there. A handful for any linebacker or defensive lineman, but the Britons get the score. It's now 31-27. Albion with 11:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap, hold, and kick. And they're all good. So it's now a 5-point lead for Albion, 32-27. We'll take a break. Bulldog football when we return on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
And we welcome you back on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Ian Wendt. That's Jay Hanna. We're calling this thing remotely. We're in Adrian, but the Bulldogs are in Albion. They're battling the Britons. They go on a 10-play, 66-yard drive for a touchdown to take the lead back. It's 32-27. Here's the kickoff return now for Adrian College. They get to the 25 and hit hard at the 26-yard line. What a big-time hit for the Albion special teamers. they're pumped up.
Yeah, probably the biggest drive of the game so far for the Adrian College offense. Try to take back a little bit of that momentum. Albion kind of took the wind out of their sails there to start off the second half. Just a great long drive, overpowered the Bulldogs, and we'll see what kind of offensive adjustments they've made. Bulldogs have a bruising running back of their own in Malik Ray. He's put up almost 80 yards running the football here today. He's at 73 on the game. He's in at running back. He is with Jack Werzer in the shotgun. So Bulldogs getting this offensive set here at the their own 26. Werzer, fake to Ray, looks to Wilson. He's going deep, and it's overthrown. Had a step on the defender, but that's about it. Would have been a tough throw, and Werzer put it up high. Yeah, one thing with the Bulldogs that they've really done a lot in the second half is throw the football. And it's come down to the score of some of these games as well in the second half. So I think we're going to see a lot of Werzer here early and throughout the second half. It's just going to be about his accuracy. It's now a 2nd down and 10 opportunity from the Adrian 26. 2 receivers left, one tight to the line on the right side, Malik Ray in at running back. Werzer straight back, feeling some pressure, throws it up deep to the right sideline. No room for his intended target. Wilson, he's interfered with, is what he says. There's a flag on the play, and it looks like John Wester, the man who had the INT in the first quarter, is going to get called for interference. Could also be roughing the passer as well. I don't see where there would have been pass interference. Yeah, well, I guess that's where the flag came in. Werzer got hit too, no question. Yeah, really didn't look like much pass interference, but hey, Bulldogs will take it if that's the call. Maybe defensive holding before the ball was in the air. We wait the call from the referee. He's going to have a little conversation just to see what the offensive line can do. 3rd and 1 at the 50-yard line. Play call coming in. Jack Werzer claps his hands once. Gets the football, hand off to Malik Ray. He's pushing, grinding, turning those legs, and he will get a first down. 2 yards for Malik Ray. He got to the Albion 48-yard line. That's good enough for a Bulldog first down right there at the Albion 48, and that was 3 doses of Malik Ray equals a Bulldog first down. Yeah, if you're listening online, apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're back. So, again, Adrian College with a big first down, and as I said, Malik Ray kind of riding him here to get this offense going. 1st and 10. Werzer in the shotgun. He's going to fake it to Malik this time, get some pressure, throws deep left side looking for Wilson. He was tangled up with again, and that's going to be another pass interference against Albion. This one might have been more of a PI variety than the first one because there was definitely contact down the field. Yeah, Wilson may not get a ton of targets, but he definitely does that. And he did a great job of turning for the football there. There's nothing the defensive back could have done. So they're going to get the call on the defensive back. Grab the number. Looked like number 21. And according to this roster, we have it's Ryan Nolan, but he's been playing some wide receivers. I can't imagine he's at cornerback as well. But we get the call from the official, and this will be the 2nd pass interference. And we see a personal foul call, Jay. So they didn't give the pass interference signal. I am at a loss for what that is. Personal foul. We never got a pass interference gesture, but I think that's the call. I do too. 15-yard PI. But that puts Adrian at the Albion 33. That's big. And there was a roughing the passer as well. So it was pass interference and roughing the passer. So they're going to move them down and take that 15-yard penalty. So really moving the ball deep in Albion territory. We're at 9:01 to go in this 3rd quarter of an exciting football game. We've had one of everything thus far. It's a first down, Adrian College at the Albion 33. Malik Ray in at running back. He's been the bell cow back for this offense. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Wilson alone at the bottom. Britons showing pressure off the left edge. They back out. Werzer in the shotgun. Couple of pulling guards. Malik Ray, he's going to get it up the middle to about the 30-yard line for a 2nd down and medium upcoming. Yeah, they've gotten a heavy dose of Malik Ray here. And again, I just worry about him getting a little worn out for The second half, he's up to over 20 carries now, but he's over 100 yards. Congratulations to him achieving that, as the converted linebacker, going back to his roots. But big time drive, they need to convert with a touchdown.
32-27, Albion leads. Trouble with the snap for Jack Werzer. Rolling to the right. He'll pick up a few yards on the play. He cuts back in. Wow, inside the 20-yard line to about, it's inside the 20. Tough to see where he went down. Looking at quite a few screens here, Jay. But Jack Werzer doing what he can with that athleticism at the quarterback position.
Yeah, it gets down to, it looks like, about the 16. Again, keeping a hold of the football and just continuing to move the ball. Werzer doing whatever he can to make some plays.
We have seen more designed runs for Jack Werzer this season. Haven't seen one yet in this game, but does what he can. Here's Werzer in the shotgun. It'll be a give to Malik Ray. Looking for room. He's got it at the 10 to the 5, and he gets inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. Malik Ray has the vision and the power to get the job done, and a great block by Pillow to really open it up.
That was also Peoria that opened up that play, and just a really nice run by Ray, setting up a 1st and goal from about the 3.
Another run for Malik Ray. Do they give it to him here near the goal line? Bulldogs trailing 32-27. Here goes Malik. He powers his way in. A touchdown, Bulldogs. Malik Ray from 3 yards out gives Adrian another lead. He has had a great game, and he just slips right through, and he uses that power, lowers the shoulder, linebacker style, to find pay dirt for Malik Ray, and that was all about him that drive. He had some really big-time carries.
Yeah, Malik Ray now with 2 scores for the Bulldogs, and all of a sudden they're back out on top. We're going to go back and forth, I think, down the station.
And Cooper West is on for the point-after attempt. The snap is good, hold is good, and, of course, Cooper puts it through. So it's a 2-point lead for AC, Adrian College, that is. We'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back, Britons with it, when we come back on the Adrian College Sports Network. When it rains, it pours, right?
Yep.
And we welcome you back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna bringing you Bulldog football. It's the Britons and the Bulldogs. Adrian scores a Malik Ray 3-yard touchdown run, and the extra point good for a 2-point lead, 34-32, and it's been a great ball game. You couldn't ask for a better rivalry matchup between the Bulldogs and Britons, could you?
No, it's been great, close all the way through, and the Bulldogs finding a way to make something happen offensively on that last drive. A couple penalties helped them out, and couldn't ask for a better drive there.
It's going to be a kickoff here momentarily from Walker Evans, and he will do just that. It's a Boom down the field, 47 yards, and it's going to be Durand on the return. Gets just 11 on that one. Tackled at the Albion 29. Alex Franklin and Tyrell Diener in on the play. And looks like a penalty flag flew as well against Albion. I'm not sure. We're going to check the call on that and see what's going on there. Looks like a just going off the screen here because we don't have the audio from the field. It says a personal foul on Albion. This is all thrown off, Jay. It says a 50-yard penalty to the Albion 15 and no play. I mean, do you want to confuse a play-by-play guy? That's exactly how it's done.
We're doing the best we can. That's all that you can ask for, right?
That's right. That's right. Gonna get things back up and rolling here on the Adrian College Sports Network. It's a should be a Briton football, but based on those live stats, not too sure. We're dealing with several obstacles here today. If we're going to be honest with you, we've had some fun with internet, power, whole 9 yards.
Audio too, I think.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
your microphone's been acting up too.
Might as well throw some audio issues in there too. It's kind of like the game. What could happen? Everything.
Yeah.
So we do have a Albion football. We have a completion. Okay, we'll catch you up here. 15-yard completion to Ryan Nolan, 15 yards. 1st and 10 for Albion. Pass to Canfield for 11. It's an Albion first down to the 41. Jones Price, a loss of 5 yards. To the Albion 36. Smitherman with the tackle. That was on a first down play. So I think that's where we're at, Jay. So it's going to be a second down on the way for Albion at around their 40-yard line.
Albion,
it's the best I can do.
Well, Albion offensively has done really good this second half. They've had no troubles moving the football and continuing to approach midfield. And the Bulldog defense is going to have to make some adjustments just to get something going and change the momentum here in the second half.
Britain ball. They trail it by 2 here in this third quarter. 34-32. Adrian College with a lead. Trying to hold it here against their rival, Albion. Going to go ahead and take another 60-second timeout as we are in a close one. Bulldogs and Britons here on the Adrian College.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's Choice of Lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
Yeah.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House.
Back. Hello, is this thing on? Yes, we are. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you, bringing you Bulldog football. Not going to lie, technical difficulties galore here in this live remote broadcast. We're going to get back to it. It's 5:18 to go in the third quarter. Adrian on defense. Britton's driving. And a nice pass from their man, Bush. Down the middle, it's going to be a catch for Canfield, I believe. It'll be a first down and 10 from the Adrian College 19-yard line.
Man, Colby Canfield's had a day. He's been busy and just continuing to get open down the center of the field.
It's going to be a first down play Bush with a pass. The catch is going to be made by the tight end. Give him 4 yards or so, bringing up a second down and medium for Albion, now under 4 to play in the third quarter. Adrian leads at 34-32. Bush in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. It's going to be a fake. He's going to throw to the left side. Looked to be incomplete. Second down upcoming for the Albion College offense.
Yeah,
Putting
Bush
it at the 16-yard line.
Bush put that one on the money, just off the fingertips of his intended receiver. See what they draw up here. They're about the 16-yard line.
Britons trailing by 2. Bush straight back to pass. Looks over the middle. Catch made. Cuts inside. Scores. Touchdown Britons. Catch and run for the wideout.
Ryan Nolan.
Wow, it's been Canfield and Nolan making the plays for Albion, and they're able to score. So we check that replay, Jay. It's those crossing routes that have beaten up the Bulldogs so far today, and it continues.
Yeah, it's because they set it up so perfectly to block downfield. That one opened up right down the middle, and Albion back out on top, 39-34. Going to get the PAT here momentarily. That's up, away, and it is good. So it is a 39-34 lead for Albion College. We'll be right back. Bulldog football when we return on the Adrian College Sports Network. 30-second break.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing
We welcome you back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna bringing you Bulldog football here on the Adrian College Sports Network. The kick is away for Albion, fair caught by the Dogs. So they're going to start this drive at their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Jack Werzer and the offense back at it. Malik Ray scored the most recent touchdown to put them up 34-32. Albion scores quickly, make it 39-34. It's going to be a run for Malik. Gets maybe back to the line, maybe a yard after that. Albion says they got the ball. And the linesman says Malik was down. So the second time that's happened, his knee being down and then the ball ripped out.
Yeah, big calls that are breaking the Bulldogs' way so far.
And it looked like his knee was down. Tough angle, but a good call from the official on that side. Jack Werzer, 2nd down and 9. Fakes to his running back. It's tipped at the line and incomplete. Ball falls to the turf. Going for Poyer. Britons got their pressure and they got their hand in the face of Jack Werzer. Now it's 3rd down and 9. Werzer, 3 receivers out in the formation. Poyer at tight end. Paterno at running back. Werzer going deep, looking for his man. Donald Scott fights for it. He caught that ball up toward the 50-yard line. The senior Donald Scott comes away with a big-time catch for that young man. Werzer, what a good throw as well.
Yeah, that was one he just trusted his receiver enough to go up and make the play, and he goes up and snags away from the defensive back, and a big play to midfield.
1st and 10 from there for Werzer in the offense, and Poyer got a head start, and he lets his helmet know about it. Takes some anger out there. He knows it. It's going to be a 5-yard walk-off for the Bulldogs. 1st and 15 now. 3 receivers for Werzer. 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Poyer kind of split out there in the left side as well. Jack stands at the 40. 1st and 15. He looks right side all the way. What a jumping catch made. Gage Palace at the Albion 47. He's pushed out of play. Great pass. Give him 8 yards. Tackle from DeAndre Sand and John Wester.
And Jack Werzer having himself a good day thus far. 13 of 22 now for about 165 yards. and those 2 scores. So Wurzer going to have to probably get over near 300 yards if they're going to win this game.
Bulldogs trail by 4, 2.5 to go in this third quarter. Same formation, Donald Scott in the slot to the left. Palace and Wilson split out to either side. Paterno into block at running back. A quick throw over to the sideline. Wow, fit that in there. Hank Wilson with a concentration between a couple Briton defenders. That's a scary throw, but one we've seen Jack make before.
Yeah, that was a tight window. Wilson did a good job getting out of bounds there about the 30, and everything was good to go there for that first down.
It's going to be a first down and 10 from the Albion College 30-yard line. Bulldogs driving, down by 5. 39-34, Wurzer fakes it to his running back, throws off his back foot out of bounds. Felt the heat, nowhere to go, incomplete.
I think there's a penalty flag down. I don't know if Wurzer was out of the pocket when he let that go.
And they'll talk about it, and I think that will be the call. And the question is, yep, it is intentional grounding on Jack Wurzer. We'll check and see where they mark the football at. They're marching it back to the 45-yard line. So 2nd and 25 for Wurzer in the offense. What's in your play sheet for 2nd and 25, Jay?
Probably
Not
passing
Probably
would be my
passing.
guess.
Okay. I like that. Safe bet. 2nd and 25. It is a pass. Donald Scott with a screen play. It's going to be a catch and a move up to the 34-yard line, so gets about half of that. And a quick little pass out to Donald Scott.
Yeah, nice bubble screen. Very well blocked on the outside there by Wilson, and able to get about half of what they needed. And so a big third down, but probably 4-down territory here for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 14 at the Albion 34. Straight drop back to pass for Jack Wurzer. Going deep middle, up, and it's tipped in the air by the defensive back, and it falls incomplete. Wow. 3 purple jerseys right around it. Donald Scott, the intended target for Wurzer.
Yeah, that one just kind of popped in the air. I couldn't tell if that was tipped. It was tipped just barely by an Albion defender.
Scott, too.
And then it tipped off Scott's shoulder pad and popped up in the air. That was nearly picked off.
So what do you do here? 4th and 14, the offense out there at the moment.
We got about 109 left to go here in the third quarter. Big play.
5-point lead for Albion College. Wurzer back to pass, gets some pressure, walks up. He's going to try to take off with it at the 30. Did he get it? I think he's close, and a hit. Oh my goodness, Jay, he did not get the yardage needed, but he might have been hit late. Out of bounds, and this could be a huge penalty against the Britons.
I saw the sticks, and I thought he got the first down, but it was the 10-yard marker.
Oh, I think they picked up the flag.
Let's see what eventually is the call here. Wurzer headed out of bounds as we see the instant replay.
I think they picked up the flag. For that hit, high on Jack Wurzer, the linesman threw the flag. He picked it up. It's going to be Albion football, a 5-point lead with 1:02 to go in the third quarter. I mean, I can't imagine being in Jim Deere's shoes right now, the coach for Adrian College. They threw the flag for a late hit, and then he picked it up.
Yeah, I don't know why they did. He was out of bounds. It got hit. It was close to the sidelines, but again, if you're going to call it, call it.
And it was a high hit as well. They're going to talk about that on the bus ride home, depending on the results of this game. Right now, it's an Albion 5-point lead. Back to pass, going deep. It's up in the air and incomplete. Nice defense by the Adrian College defensive back. On the deep pass from Bush, he was looking for Ryan Nolan.
Yeah, he didn't get his head turned around, but he didn't make any contact. Got right up in the ball, good coverage, and again, 4th and 2nd and long, 3rd and long is going to be huge for the Bulldogs.
Tullis with that pass breakup and a penalty flag behind the play, and it looks like they hit the Albion quarterback, Jack Bush, late, and they will call this penalty a 15-yarder against Adrian College. So they're going to march that off. It's a first down for Albion to the 43-yard line. Boy, 2 penalties, one called and pulled back and one called and enforced.
Yeah, tough break for Adrian College, and they haven't been penalized much in this game at all.
Here's a run off right tackle. They'll get 5, maybe 6 yards as they go out of bounds, and there's a late hit. Yep, they'll call that every time against the Bulldogs. Number 23, the man who got the INT in the first quarter, Tyrell Diener, threw the running back out of bounds. So a 5-yard gain plus another 15. This is not how you draw this up.
No, Adrian College got to keep their composure. I'm sure they're frustrated by the picked up flag beforehand, but again, Diener just kind of gave him a light little throw at the end there, and that, like I said, that's going to get called every time. And now, all of a sudden, Albion at the Adrian 37.
Marching that ball all the way down. 1st and 10, an Albion 5-point lead, 39.
We battle. We might not be the first, the most athletic, the most disciplined. It's a testimony to how you guys fight game in and game out.
Run the gun. Uncorks one over the middle. Preston Smith goes up, grabs the football.
We welcome you back to the Adrian College Sports Network. 4th quarter between Adrian and Albion. MIAA football. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you on the Adrian College Sports Network. Britain football at the Adrian 20-yard line. 1st and 10. First play of the 4th quarter. Fakes a run. Throws it end zone. He has his receiver. It's a catch and a touchdown, Britons. Wow, what a throw and what a catch. Bush put it on the money. Touchdown, Britons, and that's going to be Andrew Durand with a catch, and the score beat the DB to the football.
Yeah, Bulldogs, uncharacteristically bad penalties there down the stretch, setting the Albion up perfectly to start off the 4th quarter. Now Adrian offense going to have to step up. They haven't done a whole lot since early on.
Makes the score 45-34 Albion. We're down in this game 34-32. Here's the snap, hold, and kick for the extra point. Those are all of the good variety. It's now a 12-point deficit for the road team Bulldogs. 46 for Albion, 34 for Adrian. We will take a 30-second break. Bulldog football when we return on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Fight for Adrian, and champions again will be. Our heroes score and the crowd will roar another for the victory. Woo, woo, woo.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night.
What looks to be an unstoppable Briton offensive attack has scored again. The first play of the 4th quarter, they get 6 points out of it, plus the PAT. It's now 46-34 Albion over Adrian College. Here's the kickoff away, and the return for Adrian up to the 20. Now the 25, cuts back at the 30, out of bounds near the 35-yard line. So decent field position for Jack Werzer and the offense, unless there's a penalty against the Bulldogs. There's a flag on the play. We'll check it in just a moment. But Jay, with 14:46 to go in the game, it's almost in score now territory.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something going offensively, as unfortunately the Bulldogs' offense has kind of stalled the last couple drives, and Werzer, look a lot of Donald Scott and Henry Wilson going down here.
It's a holding against Adrian. So they're going to put the ball back to around the 19-yard line, so that's not a good start to the drive. Now looking at an 81-yard field to get a score. Jack Werzer in the offense. out on the field now. Uphill battle, certainly, 46-34. They've been down, but not out before. 2 weeks ago against Olivet, case in point. Here's Paterno in at running back, so giving Malik Ray a bit of a break as he gets about 7 yards for a first down run.
Much deserved break as well. 24 carries, 103 yards, and 2 touchdowns right now for Malik Ray.
Solid afternoon for him. Paterno still in at running back. Werzer in the gun. It's going to be a give to Salvador Paterno. He's going to get nothing. Britons stuff it at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Bringing up a third down situation.
Yeah, these are going to be the key possessions here. These third down and shorts, they have to convert and have to continue on some of these drives. Just not a lot offensively these last 2 drives for the Bulldogs. Or I guess they've had some offense. They've just stalled.
Casimir Johnson in on that tackle. Third down and 4 for Adrian College, approaching 13:30 to go in this game, trailing 46-34. Werzer straight back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, rolls to the right, looking for somewhere to go. He's trying to run for it. He's not going to get there. Ducks under a hit at the 25, down at the 26, and that's not going to get the job done. And the Bulldogs now in a punting situation.
Yeah, they're going to have to punt. I know we're late in this game, but going to have to rely on the defense a bit because they're too far back in their own territory.
Frustrating drive for sure. You give up a touchdown to start the fourth quarter and then go 3 and out on your first offensive set. Will be a punting situation. Gage Palace, the long snapper, Austin Banky, the punter. Just the third time we've seen him, rather. He gets a snap away, a good punt for Austin. See where this thing lands. It's going to be a fair catch at the Albion 45-yard line. So just a 29-yarder actually for Banky. It looked good off his foot. Didn't go too far by his standard. Andrew Durand with the fair catch.
Yep, the Bulldogs going to be playing defense right near midfield. You got to hope for a 3 and out, especially with only 12:43 left on the clock. You need 2 scores. It's going to be a big-time close finish down the stretch. And like I said earlier, maybe first one to 50 wins.
Adrian led this game 4 minutes in, 14-0. Britons would score 2 straight touchdowns, and it'd be back and forth. The Britons doing making a couple more plays here in this second half. Briton football, 1st and 10. It's going to be a fake run. Quarterback on the roll. It's going to be a catch by the big tight end getting into the Adrian College territory. Stuyvesant, 7-yard catch. Sam Madrid with a tackle.
Just seems like that Albion offense is in perfect rhythm. Jack Bush now 31 of 40, 375 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wow. That's some good numbers. Great numbers. We still have 12:15 to go in this contest. Still in the shotgun. It's a 2nd down and a long 3. It's going to be a run. Bulldogs come up and make a tackle. Good job to stop them before the line to gain was reached, and we're trying to grab a number. I think it was Minder. He's going to get credit for that tackle, 42.
Just enough. I think they're going to be just short. It's going to be about 3rd down and 1. So Albion's got 2 plays to get a first down here.
Giving Jones Price a 2-yard carry. It's a 3rd down and 1, like you said. Albion needs the Adrian 42. 4 linemen for the Dogs. They get a little bit of a push, but that's not enough. Albion imposing their will, and that's a huge run for a first down for Jones Price, or Ryan Roberts, and that running back. Give him 12 to the Adrian 34. That's a backbreaker.
Yeah, he caught that the last touchdown for the Britons, and then this time kind of lowers his shoulder down and a good run for the back.
11.
I lied. It was Ryan Nolan that caught. I got the Roberts and Ryan, and it was just all mixed up.
1st and 10 for Albion. Quick throw by Bush. Catch in the flat. Tackled quickly by Kwiatkowski. That reception made by Durand, sophomore from Pinckney. Alma mater of Adrian's quarterback, Jack Werzer.
Yeah, this is a big play right here. 2nd down and 8. If the Bulldogs can limit this to no gain and force a 3rd down and long, it makes things a little bit more interesting.
2nd down at the 32-yard line for Albion. Bush in the shotgun. Gonna let that play clock run down. Takes, fakes, throws, short, but caught. Well, they say he caught that ball, Jay, and nope. The judge from about 40 yards back comes in and says, wait, no, that was incomplete. Certainly hit the turf in front of the receiver.
I don't know what the side judge was doing there. He just was the one that was watching it, and it definitely bounced. That was a good call. Good replay by Albion as well. And so 3rd down and 8. This is the play right here.
It's right intended for Durand. It was a low throw by Bush, so the clock stops at 10:21 to play in this contest. 46-34, Albion over Adrian. A chance at a crazy scenario MIAA championship, but we'll get to that at the end of this one. Some business here to take care of for both of these teams. Here is Bush. Straight back to throw. Looks for the flat. Nothing. Throws to the middle. Catch made at the 25, and they're going to push forward. Oh, that's right, toward the sticks, and I think it's going to be enough for an Albion first down. Canfield got 8 yards on a 3rd and 8. This might be up to a spot.
Yeah, that was a play where he did a good job of coming back to the football, and the Bulldogs need to tackle better. He kind of drug a couple defenders and was able to get that first down. Kwiatkowski was in there as well as
Brandon Nelson?
Yes, I believe so.
Nope. Excuse me.
Alan Robertson.
That's right.
Alan Robertson.
So it looks like they do give Albion the first down. 1st and 10 at the Adrian College 32. It's going to be a counter run. Bulldogs sniff it out. Smitherman, what a tackle. Brought down behind the line, and he's slow to get up.
That was DeAndre Jennings,
excuse
yes.
me, sorry.
Yeah, I told you the last time they ran that counter play, he was right there. This time he made the jump, made the tackle, and they did mark him down. He tried to keep running.
Yeah, you never know what you can get. So it is a tackle for loss. Jennings with credit for that one. 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13 now for the Britons. 9:10 to go in this game. 46-34 Albion. A fake run and a pass, and that's going to be a catch again and slips through a tackle at the 10. And he finally goes out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. What a nice catch and run from Ryan Nolan, and those D-backs for Adrian aren't making tackles.
Yeah, Bryce Tolis was the one that did not make the tackle there. It would have been a simple 3rd down and 6, and it ends up being a first down after Britt missing a tackle and running for a couple yards.
Kwiatkowski will get credit for the tackle as he pushed Nolan out of bounds, but it's a 1st and goal for Albion, or if not a 1st and 10, they're really close to the 10-yard line. Can't see the sticks. It's going to be a run up the middle. We can see that for no gain. Ian Goins, the ball carrier there for Albion College. I think it's a 1st and 10. I think they're just outside the 10.
Yeah, so again, first down and 10 from the Adrian 11. A quick little run. We're approaching 8 minutes to go in this one. Adrian has to force a field goal here. A touchdown pretty much, I wouldn't say ends it, but makes it very difficult to come back.
And holds them under that 50 points that you talked about earlier. That's the key.
50-49.
2nd down and 10 to go for Albion. Just outside the Adrian 10. It'll be another run. Nice tackle by MacArthur a couple yards into it, but he kept the running back from the end zone. And that was Ian Goins again on the carry.
Yeah, we're going to see, I guess, about 3rd down and 5 here. Big play, turnover would be huge for Adrian College. I'm going to expect Bush to pass, I think, because he's been pretty consistent all day long. Albion's starting to get fired up.
Yeah, they haven't been afraid to throw the football, that's for sure. Jack Bush, the junior quarterback, 6'1" out of Chelsea. It is a straight drop back. Looks to his right, looks left, nowhere to go. He's going to throw it into the end zone. No receiver really around, at least from our vantage point. They're going to talk about it. This could be maybe a grounding.
Definitely should be.
Comes in and talks about it, yeah.
It should be. There it is. Yes.
So no one in the area. Quarterback Jack Bush stayed in the pocket. Bulldogs get pressure on him, so an incompletion and a loss of downs on the intentional grounding. Smitherman, Roberts in there, forcing the pressure.
That would make this a 36-yard field goal instead of a, I think, 21-yard field goal, which is a big difference.
That's right. They're going to try this field goal here. They put the ball down at the 26, so it's a 36-yarder for their kicker, Jackson Cooney. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. So the Britons do get a score on that drive. It's now 49-34. Albion leads with 7:22 to go. Bulldogs need a score. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks.
Their amenities include a hot tub.
Why are simple things sometimes?
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form.
Are we ready? Okay. A 36-yard field goal for Jackson Cooney extends Albion's lead to 49-34. Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Ian Wendt. Joined by Jay Hanna. We're calling this game remotely today. We're not able to make the trip to Albion, protocol reasons. They don't want away fans at their games. And the kickoff is fielded by Adrian College. A fair catch made, so they'll march it up and get things going. And with 7:21 to go, Jay, it's you almost have to score.
Yeah, this is score now mode, 2-point conversion as well, down 15. Love to see Adrian score a 2-point conversion and have it come down to whether or not they decide to go for 2 at the end of the game and win. But their defense is going to have to make a stop before that. So plenty of game time, though.
We have seen magic from this team before, trailed by 18 in the first half against Olivet College at home 2 weeks ago. They came back to win it 28-27. Is there something left in this 2021 spring season? Werzer feels some pressure, throws it up high, and the tough catch was unable to be completed by Gage Palace. He went up high in the air to try to get that, and Larry Platt in coverage was able to knock it out.
Yeah, that's one you don't want to make a throw like that if you're Werzer. That was hung up in the air all the way across the field for a simple 5-yard gain.
Clock stops at 7:15 to play in our fourth quarter. Football at the Adrian 25. They're moving left to right. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Henry Hank Wilson out there alone to the left toward the Bulldog sideline. Poyer at tight end. He lines up to the right side of the line. Salvador Paterno in at running back. He gets the carry and goes nowhere. So this tells me Malik Ray must be hurt at the Bulldog sideline because he was really the guy at running back, and we haven't seen him the last 2 drives.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Now, though, Adrian College is facing a 3rd down and about 11, maybe 10. And these are the plays they got to convert if they're going to find a way to win this game.
6:50 to go, trailing by 2 scores and a PAT and a 2-point. 49-34. Albion leads it at the Adrian 25-yard line. Bulldog football. Werzer surveying the defense, gets it, straight drop back. Going deep, looking for Scott on a wheel route. Ball is up in the air, it's intercepted. Did he keep his feet in bounds? He did. Britons football. Werzer underthrew it, and Albion makes the play. Bulldogs turn it over near midfield.
Yeah, that's not necessarily the game ender, but he tried to force one into a tight window there as he got hit, and just over the hands of Scott, and a nice play by the defensive back there to make the interception.
Another underthrown ball. Ricky Pearson gets credit for the INT at the Albion 48-yard line. And Jay, that wheel route's been there for Donald Scott all game. Was not there. Britons just making those plays, especially in the second half.
Yeah, Albion's been great defensively here in the second half. Bulldogs now have to hope for about a turnover.
6:30 to play. We'll probably see a heavy dose of running backs for Albion, and we see it on the first carry. Give him 5 on that one.
Yeah, you can't give up 5 yards on first down. Not if you're trying to get the ball back. We got 6:15 left. You start kind of playing that clock game. 3 and out is must.
That's right. 3 and out. You're playing aggressive. When you go to tackle the running back, you don't necessarily tackle him first. You stand him up, try to rip that football out. We're getting in that kind of territory for this Adrian defense. Britons using up as much clock as they can. James Bloomfield on that first carry is going to get a second one here. Gets to the edge, to the 40, to the Adrian 35, down to the 33-yard line. And, you know, when it boils down to it, Jay, I think it's the offensive line that's just really been an X factor for Albion. They're just opening up some great holes for these running backs all game long.
Yeah, the Bulldogs, the difference here is they can't settle for a field goal defensively. That makes it a 3-possession game. They have to force a turnover or force them backwards a little bit as they're already close to that field goal range.
Under 5.5 to go in the contest. Albion leads 49-34 over Adrian College. Bush in the shotgun. It's going to be a counter play. And Adrian sniffs it out in a good, solid tackle. I mean, they know Jennings knows that play. And he read it well again and made another tackle.
Yeah, that was a big play. Force them backwards a little bit as we approach 5 minutes. I don't think they should be worried about time just this early, but they need to make a couple more plays like that and force a punt or, you know, a long field goal try.
2nd and 8. Or excuse me, that was a 2-yard loss on the play, so 2nd down and 12. From the Adrian College 35, Albion just bleeding that play clock down. We're at now 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this contest. Britons with the ball in a 15-point lead. They try the left edge, spin through a tackle, and brought down after a 2, maybe 3-yard gain for James Bloomfield.
So now we set it up for that 3rd down and about 9. And the Bulldogs just have not been good defensively in these situations so far today. Now's the time to step up as we approach 4 minutes now left in the game.
Yeah, they'll likely snap this football with under 4 to play, leading by 2 scores. The Britons are 49-34. Adrian led this one at 34-32 earlier in this half. Britons have just made the plays in this 4th quarter so far. It's a 3rd and long. It's going to be a fake. Bush to throw it deep. Looking for his receiver. It's too far out of range for his man Ryan Nolan, and that would have put a bow on this ball game, but instead, clock stops. You're in decision time if you're Albion.
Yes, that was very close to a touchdown. Bulldogs got to be more cautious on the plays like that. Looks like they're going to go for it, I guess. Just a little bit too long for a field goal, and with that incomplete pass, stops the clock too. So Bulldogs with plenty of time. They just have to get this stop. If they're unable to stop here, it's almost over.
Yeah, when it boils down to it, you're definitely in onside kick territory. And if you score with any time left and you get the onside kick, you have a chance.
Well, they have all 3 timeouts as well.
Absolutely. 4th and 8 for Albion. 3:44 to go. Bush with a pass. Going end zone. It's too far. It's picked off by Adrian. Tullis with a pick. And the touchback is going to put it to the 20-yard line. So it was kind of like Albion gained 14 yards, but nice play to pick it off.
Yeah, that was
it'll be Adrian football.
Of course you want to get the interception. But that was one you probably should have dropped because
Yep.
Cost about 14 yards, almost like a punt, a short punt. But again, Bulldogs get the stop. I don't want to play that clock game, but if they can score, here in the next 90 seconds to 2 minutes, they have all 3 timeouts. They don't even necessarily have to get an onside kick, but they can't use those timeouts on this drive.
No, they can't. I think it's going to be Jack Werzer time. With no Malik Ray, I think you need to abandon the run. At this point, I think it's Jack Werzer doing his thing. We saw Hank Henry Wilson just explode in the second half against Olivet 2 weeks ago. I'm looking his way for the Adrian offense. Here's Werzer. He's going deep, and that's picked off. Threw it too short. Was going for Donald Scott, and that's one play and a turnover. It'll be Albion football right toward the midfield stripe, and it's Donovan Slate stepping in front of it.
Yeah, that one didn't have a chance. Looked right at Scott the entire way. Good job by the corner or linebacker to jump in front of that and make the play, and doesn't necessarily end it, but it's pretty close.
How ironic is this? 16, Donovan Slate's a senior linebacker, 6'1", 222, hometown, Adrian, Michigan. Gets the pick against the Bulldogs, and it's 49-34, 3:34 to go in this contest. I mean, that's a back-breaking interception by Jack Werzer, but you can't blame him for trying to make something happen.
Yep.
Tough spot. Here's Albion looking to run this clock out, and they'll get the ball to the edge and a flag at the 50. So, if you're an Adrian fan, you're hoping for holding. That might be the case on this run play.
Yeah, definitely looked like a hold on the outside there. Good job kind of making it known on the outside as well. So they'll move back. Again, a positive there for the Bulldogs, but until they can get something going offensively, they're in trouble.
Holding on Jarrett Jones, the senior lineman, 6'3", out of Warren, Michigan. Guilty of that holding, so marching back to put him at the 39 because the holding was at the 49. And look, Jay, an interception or a fumble, in all likelihood a fumble, would be huge. And the Bulldog defense has forced a turnover here today. They've scored a touchdown. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but you're selling out. I mean, you're putting one-on-ones on the edge and just going after that football.
Yeah, we are being very positive and optimistic here. They just have to make stops, and they can't give up another first down or the game's over.
Yep, that's pretty much what we're looking at. Clock moving at 3:10. Bush at quarterback. It's a handoff. Up to make a tackle nicely is Kyle Minder. He'll do it at the 40-yard line. Just an outstanding linebacker for this AC defense. A 2-yard run for James Bloomfield. And I think we're going to get a timeout by Coach Deere and the defense. And you're in that time of the game where you need to take a break. So we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's Choice of Lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
And we're back. The Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you. Closing minutes of this one. It's an Albion lead, 49-34 with 3:04 to go. It's a pretty simple formula. Get football, score points.
Yep, yeah, that's as plain and simple as you can put it. Got 3:04 here. They're starting to use their timeouts now, so that onside kick becomes more prevalent. But you got to score before you can even do that.
Second down and 19. New quarterback in there for Albion, and a pass incomplete. Wow, what an odd look as they bring in Jonathan Lechka, the junior from Grass Lake, Michigan, to throw a pass on 2nd and 19. Stops the clock at 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good break for the Bulldogs. Don't have to waste another timeout. But that was Albion just kind of going for the win because that play works. If that's a completion, that's going for a while, the way they had it set up.
Absolutely. So now it's a 3rd and 19. They still have the backup quarterback in. This time it's a safe play. It's a run. It slips a tackle at the 40 up to the 44-yard line, and Adrian finds him there, drives him back. So up to the 44, we'll see a second timeout called by Coach Jim Deere. And Adrian looking to get that football back on an Albion punt.
Yep, that's exactly what they needed to do. They'll get the ball back with decent timing, and I'm sure they're going to try to get it all back in a couple of plays. But Wurzer got to protect the football. Back-to-back interceptions the last couple drives. He's the leader, and he's the one that's going to have to make the play.
That's right. The final 2 minutes and 52 seconds of this spring football season for Adrian College. Albion on the schedule. One more game left, and then it'll be Olivet next week as they'll take on the Comets. That game was postponed from earlier this year, and we talked about it a couple times. Albion hasn't played a game since March 20th, and they didn't play in the fall either. So this is the second game for this edition of Albion football, and man, can they score points in bunches.
And Trine University was able to get the win today over Olivet. So Trine also with an opportunity. They kind of need Adrian to win this game. And the MIA has a lot of tiebreakers. They got to figure out who's going to win. But Trine getting the win they needed to get a share if Adrian finds a way to win this game, or Olivet, I guess, as well.
A lot of discussion. Here's a punt away, and it's a clean one, and it's a great punt. It's going to be caught at the 9 by the Adrian return man. Hit Kwiatkowski at the 15, and that's where the Adrian offense starts. So they went for a block, clearly. Did not set up a return. Kwiatkowski gets about 6 on the return, so it's a 1st and 10 from the 15. So you need 85 yards. And a couple of scores you need. 2:47 to go. Not saying it's impossible, but it's highly improbable.
Yes, but we've seen the Bulldogs make a few miracles happen this spring, and again, it's going to come down to Jack Werzer and this great receiving core that the Bulldogs have.
No question. No question. I'm looking number 7's way here if I'm Jack Werzer. Number 7, Henry Wilson at the bottom of the screen. Instead, it's a dump out to Salvador Paterno. Gets a couple blocks. He'll scamper out of bounds at the 26. That's an Adrian College first down. Actually, they put him at the 25-yard line. I thought he got the 26. Should be a first down regardless, as the team is up to the line quickly. Clock stops at 2:34, and then they start it running again. Thought the clock should stop. Since he ran out of bounds, I guess not. Quickly to the line. Werzer looking, throws sideline, catch by Poyer. He'll go out of bounds. That should stop the clock with 2:20.
Yeah, that was a good job finding the open receiver there. And they're going to take these chunk plays. They can get out of bounds, but the clock restarts almost like a first down once the ball gets placed.
2:10 to go in this contest. 15-point lead for Albion College. Adrian trying to find something. Werzer gets some pressure, and he's going to get wrapped up and taken down. Britons get there with 4 rushers on that play. It's a sack. Werzer tackled down, and I think Adrian has to call that final timeout.
Yeah, that's what you save that timeout for that specific reason, and nothing he could have done on that play.
Huge tackle from Nick Fannin, the freshman defensive lineman from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Makes a tackle and a timeout. Adrian will take a 30-second break. We'll be back. 2 minutes to play. Bulldogs down 15 on the Adrian College Sports Network.
You're listening to 103.9 WVAC, Adrian College.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
You're listening to 103. WVAC.
And we welcome you back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you. Thanks for tuning in to Bulldog Football. It's a tough situation for Adrian out of the timeout, and the Britons get there again. Jack Werzer, no time to throw that football. And Jack goes down again. And that's been kind of the tale of the second half, is the offense not doing much. He gets sacked for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry up now. We're approaching a minute and a half left with no timeouts.
Werzer in the shotgun, Paterno at his side. Britons bring some pressure. It's a deep pass through the hands of Hank Wilson. Might have been tipped on the way there. But an incompletion with a minute 26 to play. That was on a 3rd and 17. 4th down upcoming.
Yeah, possibly the last offense play for the Bulldogs this season. Obviously, they're going to take a shot with it being 3rd down and very, very long.
Wow, it's weird to say. Could be the last offensive snap of this spring-fall hybrid season for Adrian College. Certainly outperformed their expectations this year. One last gasp. 4th and 17 for Jack Werzer in the offense, and he'll get sacked. Britons get there again. They rush 4, and they beat the Bulldog protection. Werzer just didn't have any time.
No. That one will do it. The Britons will take a couple knees, and they're well on their way to an MIAA championship if they beat Olivet next week, depending on the final decision from the MIAA board, how they elect to crown these champs, I guess. But they are undefeated. Got a game against Olivet next week, and unfortunately the Bulldogs fall just short.
Albion outscoring Adrian 24-7 in the second half after Adrian outscored them 27-25 in the first half. So halftime adjustments favor the Britons. As you said, Jay, they'll take 2 final kneel downs, and they will stay home and get the win. Bulldogs will return home with a 2-2 conference mark. Wins over Olivet and Alma, losses to Trine and Albion for a 2-2 conference season. The first kneel down taken by Albion College. Back up in there still, Jonathan Lutschka junior from Grass Lake, took the knee. He'll take one more. But we're going to have a lot to talk about in this post-game show, Jay, of just the season that was, going back to last, August, September, getting the games in October, and then a few months off to play the MIAA season. It's been a wild ride. We're 40 seconds away from it being completed.
Yeah, just disappointing end there. The Bulldogs came out on fire to start off that game, had the lead going into the second half, but second half adjustments from Albion proved to be too much, and that's going to do it.
Normally these teams don't like shaking hands with one another, and I don't think they will here. And they'll say it's because of COVID protocols, and might be a good thing. Might be a good thing. Albion celebrates on their home field. The Bulldogs will head back to Adrian with a 2-2 mark in the MIAA season. Coaches do meet on the field, which is a good sign. Good sight for Coach Deere and Coach Dustin Buer for Albion College. So that's going to wrap it up on our season. We'll be back with our post-game report. We'll take a 60-second break. The final score from Albion, Britons 49, Bulldogs 34 on the Adrian College Sports Network.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News and World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News and World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz, Jay Hanna with you. It was a wild ride, a lot of points, and Jay, no one made it to 50, and Albion didn't need to. Britons score 49, Bulldogs 34. Final score of this one, and Adrian led it 27-25 at the break, and they got outscored in the second half 24-7, and that Albion offense, took a couple quarters to figure it out, and they certainly did in that second half.
Yeah, they dominated that second half. We talked a little bit about how the first half stats were all kind of similar. Well, Albion 537 yards of offense, including over 400 yards passing, compared to 373 yards of offense for the Adrian Bulldogs. And biggest thing is going to be the turnovers. Adrian with a couple of interceptions down the stretch there, and then the penalties ended up coming back to haunt them as well. A couple of those personal fouls there that led to Albion's, I can't remember if it's their last or second to last touchdown. Just uncharacteristically bad second half from the Bulldogs led to the loss.
A 49-34 final score. I'll look at some of the defensive stats for Adrian College. They were led in tackling by Kyle Minder. He had 13 total tackles. Brandon Kwiatkowski and Jack MacArthur both with 10. Donovan McCary had 9. Tyrell Diener with 7 total tackles. He had the interception returned for a touchdown in that explosive first 4 minutes for Adrian, where they would take a 14-0 lead early on, but Albion weathered that storm and they came back and they got the win. And it was, a great performance for Jack Bush, the Albion quarterback. He was 34 of 47 for 401 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks for him, but a great offensive output for Albion. Bulldogs just didn't quite have enough. Tough personnel loss to see Malik Ray go out of this game in that second half. He had 24 carries on the contest, 103 yards, and he didn't really play at all in that fourth quarter. So I'm not sure when exactly the injury happened, but it was a tough afternoon for him to go down, and hope he's okay.
Yeah, he ended up rushing for over 100 yards. You saw Poyer ended up with over 100 yards receiving. A couple good standout performances there. Yeah, having the Moses hurt earlier in the season, out for the year, and then having Malik Ray not finish the final game, just unfortunate for Adrian College. I'd like to take this moment to tell you the break in the action brought to you by Lenawee Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. They remind us to take action against the opioid epidemic among Lenawee County youth, support the mission of a drug-free community. Find out more at drugpreventionlenawee.com. A message from the Lenawee Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more of our post-game show. Bulldogs fall to the Britons 49-34 on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Adrian College's 2020-2021 enrollment has set a new record at 1,865 students. The incoming freshman class of 602 new students helped set the new record. This is the 13th consecutive year the Bulldogs have had an incoming class of more than 500 freshmen. Nearly 6,000 high school seniors applied to attend Adrian College this fall. Why do so many students choose Adrian? Adrian is constantly expanding majors offered to incoming freshmen. If you're a high schooler or know someone who is looking at taking their education to the next level, AC could be the answer. To see the programs Adrian offers, learn more about the process, schedule a visit, and even apply today, visit adrian.edu/admissions. adrian.edu/admissions. We look forward to seeing you on campus.
Brandon Kwiatkowski and Jack MacArthur getting a few tackles, and we had a pick six. So certainly a lot of positives to look at, but overall a tough loss and to a really good football team. Yeah. Albion, they knew they would have to play pretty perfectly to beat Albion on the road. The preseason pick to win the MIAA looked like it in the first half that they might. Just not enough pieces to puzzle together to end it, and I think they should be proud of how this spring has gone. We'll be back after this 30-second break to pick our player of the game. Final 49-34, Albion over Adrian. We'll be back on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs. Adrian, in and subscribing.
Welcome back. Post-game show for Adrian College Bulldog football. Ian Wendt, Jay Hanna with you, putting on a bow for this 2020-2021 football season. It's time for the selection of the player of the game. Jay, who's it going to be?
Well, it's tough. There's a lot of standout performances on defense, but I think I'm going to give it to Malik Ray. Didn't finish the game, unfortunately, but he's the guy that kind of set the tone for the offense early on. Crossed 100 yards for the Bulldogs there at running back, and again, unfortunately, wasn't able to finish. But how about that? Over 100 yards as a converted linebacker for the Adrian College Bulldogs, and 2 touchdowns. So Malik Ray.
Excellent. When he was in, he was definitely a difference maker for the Bulldog attack. And I'm going to give a shout out, honorable mention to Tyler Poyer, 8 catches, 101 yards for him with a touchdown reception. But looking back, picked to finish 4th or tied for 4th in the league. They punched above their weight, I think is what they say, and a win over Olivet. And Alma lost to 2 teams that were projected to beat you. And you were in those games. We were leading at half. We were leading in the trying game. This team is right there.
Yeah,
right on the cusp.
100%. And, you know, they had one more winnable game against Kalamazoo that was taken off the calendar as well. So 3-2 finish there in the spring would have been, you know, right about where they were hoping to be, I would say.
So a final tally for them, 2-2 on the campaign. And Jay, as we finish up the season, it's been a different one, an odd one, an uncertain one at times. But one thing's for certain is that it was a lot of fun doing these games with you this year, and looking forward to the fall.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it as well, a more regular season. And, hopefully a Bulldog MIAA championship. I think they got a lot of positive things to move forward with, and I think Coach Deere's got a crew in place that they can really make a push for it.
Without a doubt. That's going to do it for us here remotely calling the game here today. Just real quick, the player of the game brought to you by D.S. Johnson & Associates. To learn more about how D.S. Johnson & Associates can help protect your for us here, to all the Bulldog fans, to all our listeners on the Adrian College Sports Network, to Laura Witkowski and Jay Hanna for doing the engineering today, and for my broadcast partner Jay Hanna, I'm Ian Wentz saying so long, have a great weekend.
The Adrian College Sports Network wants you to join us in thanking one of our sponsors, the Carlton Lodge of Adrian. The Carlton Lodge offers a comfortable and convenient lodging experience. Carlton has spacious rooms and suites, fit for a peaceful night's sleep. Their amenities include a hot tub and pool, a 24-hour fitness center, a business center, and much more. A huge thanks to Adrian College's choice of lodging for sponsoring Bulldog Athletics.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.